Yeah, that's great. Anyways, hello, welcome to the Cracker Barrel podcast. One session away from Ramis, you should be getting very excited. You should be jumping up and down in some level of joy and anticipation. I know I am. I've been really planning this Ramis for a while. Mm-hmm. Or since before then, because this is a rejected idea from Ronmus One that we're going to be bringing in for Ronmus Two. So, so yeah. I mean, I guess like Ronza. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah. So, anyways, welcome to the podcast, and picking up where we left off. The party attended a luxurious ball to celebrate the changing seasons known as the Last Light. They enjoyed the luxuries of the party and spent an extra day in Ilum, meeting with friends, going shopping, and attempting to track down some information about Ron and the mysterious being known as the Dark Cloud. With ominous well wishes from Barris, they headed north through the wall, entering the Elven Quarter for the first time. They were immediately greeted with a message painted upon the wall itself. Your goddess is dead, and we killed her. Before we set off on our adventure, I had mentioned that for the sake of time, you could choose to buy things from Ilum afterwards. The time is now, if there's anything you would like to buy. I think I have spoken with all of you, though. Yeah, it was very expensive. As a treat. All right, so you find yourself, Eddie. Do you wiggle your cord? Find yourself being echoed by a thing, but we're good. Can't hear anything other than the DM on the stream. I don't think that's true. Everyone else say something? Oh, yo. Oh, actually, yeah, something weird is happening there.
Huh.
Crazy nervous twitch.
There we go. Good job, Nervous Twitch. Never mind, Nervous Twitch.
Hey, yo,
Congratulations.
you just got
Mm-mm.
Watcher of the Year. There it is.
Yeah, let's
There it
see.
is.
Nervous Twitch. All right. Congratulations, Nervous Twitch. You have just made mod. Um,
Nice. Let's go.
I can't do it right
Let's
now because I'm
go.
not logged into my Twitch on the other thing. Let me see if I can do this. Um,
They go, ha 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 ha.
inspect. No, that's inspecting
I
the
will
doc.
ban all other viewers.
Thank you. See, this is exactly why we need the mod.
Exactly.
Messages, mod, comments. No, there's no. I think
Uh-oh.
I've fucked something up. Oh, there we go.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, we'll give you that in a bit. So thank you, Nervous Twitch. Congratulations on the mod ship. Your responsibilities list will be sent to you in the mail. So You find yourself at the north end of the wall. You don't win a $50 Amazon gift card. You find yourself north of the wall now for the first time. A heavy fog setting in on the area. What would you like to do?
Enjoy the fog.
Brave up there.
Wait, can everybody speak on stream real quick?
No, I don't want.
Hello?
Jack.
It's really quiet.
It shouldn't be?
Oh, I'm just an idiot. That's fine.
Oh, is your volume turned down? Oh,
No. Listen,
Anyways.
Linda.
So, is there anything you want to do at the wall before you continue on? Anything you want to inspect, look around, or do you want to just head north?
I'm ready.
It's time to head north. Take a mental image of this paint on the wall.
Head north, yes. Says Bingus.
Check
I'm
in.
gonna look at the wall. I'm not really
Yeah.
talking to them, but I'm looking at it. Is there anything in particular I noticed, or is it just the normal shit we talked about last time?
Mostly just what you see last time. It's in pretty bad shape on this side of the wall. You see just like large, almost like foot deep craters that have just fallen out. There are debris on the lower edge of it, and due to the fog, it reaches up beyond your eyesight.
Guess we'll consider this welcome lukewarm.
Dude, him guy is so funny.
Well, haha. I guess I'm checking in with Bones right now, how he's feeling. I'll just be like,
I mean, I don't think they're gonna like me, but I'm not particularly insulted.
yeah, I don't. I'm just thinking, like, this is not the best or safest situation we could be getting into. Just trying to
Probably
see where
not.
you're at.
Have we
Alright.
tended to get into safe situations?
We got a really, really horrible track record.
Eddie, your mic again.
Oh. Is that better? Hello?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Rock record with what?
Got a bad track record of safety. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore. You got me.
Let's go. Rocks are righteous protector.
Yes, I am also here.
Yes, Bingus.
You Bingus.
What will we do without Bingus? We still got that hardtack?
And our hardtack.
Yeah.
Yes. Several boxes in the cart.
Right.
I want to
Forward?
consume some hardtack.
As is your right. All right.
Forward.
So,
I wish to go forward.
north then.
Yeah.
The heavy fog that was rolled into the area as you move northward covers your clothes with raindrop-sized icicles as the cold winds blow across. You were able to follow the road for the most part, but the rocks of the wasteland before you make it a pretty bumpy ride. About 20 minutes from the wall, you can start to see a pillar of black smoke rising from the fog.
Uh-oh. Inspect pillar of black smoke. Chimney smoke.
Make a perception check.
You would not believe your eyes as black smoke in the sky. That's a 12. It's a little bit foggy.
It's a lot. It is a lot of smoke. You're not entirely sure if it's smoke or some sort of black fog that rises. You are unsure.
That's a lot of smoke. I'm not really sure if it's a lot of black fog or smoke or otherwise.
Seems like some kind of strange atmospheric formation. Let's go investigate.
Is it a natural? Is it like a campfire smoke or is it a natural?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Can I take a look?
Sure. You can make a perception check.
Could it be a survival check?
No.
Okay.
Or I guess sure, you can make a survival check.
Okay, I'll make a 25.
Yeah.
25. Yeah, no, it's
19 plus
larger
6.
than it's larger than you would expect for a normal campfire.
Seems like a forest fire.
Don't really know if we're equipped to handle those sort of situations.
How far off the path is it?
From the looks of it, it is directly in front of you.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna go in towards it anyways. Let's keep
Well,
just
yeah.
going.
Just be cautious.
As you move forward, the fog starts to dissipate a little as the wind blows eastwardly across the plain. As you start to get closer, it starts to you notice that this is a town, or at least what remains of one. Lying strewn across this plain are bodies, burnt and mangled. Civilians walk around the town carrying corpses and debris. The town is silent, save for the crackling of dying fire and distant sounds of talking.
Let's go towards the sounds of talking. Or hail down a passing civilian or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, which of those two do you want to do? You want to hail?
I mean,
Or...
let's go in that direction, but if somebody comes past us, we're gonna wave them down.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like
As
walking
you're
past the
moving
house.
by, you see a couple civilians, mostly elven, sort of going about doing these actions. They aren't taking too much note of you. Are you going to hail them?
No, let's just go towards the talking. I don't want to like bother people, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like Bones should not hail anyone
No,
for the
yeah.
moment.
Right. As you're making your way through the town, you hear a cry out from in front of you. You there, travelers! I would like to have a word with you.
okay. Who
Sure.
said that?
He steps up closer. He's an elvish man wearing light leathers and a furred cloak. The symbol of a flower is shown on the front of his tunic. Reuben Stogmeyer, captain of the Iron Bell Guard. Picture for you.
Dooba-da-da-da-ba-da. Get a description for chat.
Yeah, here's the description. He is an elvish man wearing light leathers and a furred cloak. He has a symbol of a flower on the front of his tunic.
Blonde, long hair, stern looking face.
What happened here?
Riders came from the south. Have you seen anything suspicious? Given your bearing, I assume you came from that direction.
Some graffiti scratched all over the backside of the wall coming from Illum.
You came from
Burn
Ilum.
marks. Well, I Dry Gully by way of Illum. We're here on a job for a mercenary corporation.
Adventuring guild slash.
Adventurers. What's the difference?
We are adventurers.
What's the difference?
I feel mercenaries are more like they kill people in a bad
Not
way.
kill people? You kill people all the
But
time.
we kill people in a good way.
Sorry,
Captain Stogmeyer is looking at you with some contempt and looks over towards him guy, who has been relatively silent in this conversation, looking to you. And you, have you seen anything suspicious heading north so far?
I mean, no, besides the graffiti and, if in all honesty, the smoke was a bit uncharacteristic of what I expected
Well,
past the wall.
smoke is from the flames here.
Yes, I can see that.
Made short work.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to.
What do they look like?
They were indistinguishable. Helmets, unmarked armor. It is something we feared. But if you will you follow me into town? If you are willing, I'd like you to have a look at what was left behind. See if anything looks familiar to you from your travels.
You guys okay with this?
I mean, still got a
I don't
ways to
care.
go,
Gotta
right?
go this
I'm
way
not.
anyway.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He looks directly towards you, him guy, and Vorax. You understand that you're traveling with unitary weaponry. Best you keep it hidden. People around these parts do not take kindly to it. You have a cloak.
Uh, I think I do.
I mean, I'm
Uh,
wearing.
Do you have it up though?
I can put on a cloak.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm not just gonna sit in the back the whole time.
I know. I'm sorry, Bones.
I mean, Bones is the driver.
Yeah, he's, not what he used to be, I guess. I'll
He
say
Say
that.
that
still
again.
is what he is. Follow.
Follow. I'm not gonna put a cloak on or get in the back though.
Okay?
I mean, I might I'll put on my normal winter cloak, I guess.
Are
Yeah.
One
you
that we just
attempting
got.
to hide your face or
No.
anything? Okay.
No. I'm not trying to not appear to be a Warforged.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to him a little bit
To who?
to Bones. I'm gonna just be like, "Are you sure about this? I
Yes.
don't want to." Okay. I'm behind you with whatever, so I just want to make sure we're not gonna get.
No, you're next to me.
I know. Relatively next to you right now. Yes. Yes, I am.
All right, let's get moving.
Okay.
He didn't address me, so I'm not gonna address him.
Okay.
All right. So he brings you into town, passing several buildings that have been burnt to the ground, and one of these, you note, is a temple, and there's a large crowd of people standing in front of it. A woman stands before the crowd, preaching out loudly. She has very pale skin covered in crimson tattoos of what seem to be some religious significance. She is slender to the bone, her frame nearly skeletal. She picks a coin from her hip pocket and begins to slowly wrap it between her bony fingers as she speaks. Glory to the coin maiden, she who guides our fate. May those who were lost in this tragic attack find their peace with her in the world beyond, and may all of your travels be easy under her watch. Please give assistance to the guard during this time, and come to this church, our church, if there is anything that you are in need of. May Liberty's maiden be with you all. You continue through into the center of town, past several of the smoldering buildings. There's another crowd of passerby who are being held back by more of the guard. And at the sight of Captain Stogmeyer, they begin to part. He raises his hand for the cart to stop.
Before it stops.
Here we
question
stop.
mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you stands an older looking wooden building, on which several banners hang, each depicting the same flower that is on Stockmeyer's armor. He waves to your cart to get out. He turns, please dismount, join me here.
I'll dismount, but I'll keep a hand on the reins.
The moment you step out of the cart, the crowd all very much backs up. Some of them are jeering, and a small panic begins. People sort of freaking out and running away.
Hold my hands up to show that I mean no harm.
As
I'll
the
let go of the
moment that
ring.
your hands move, several of the guard place their hands on their blades.
He's all good. He's not. He has consciousness. He's not a part of what you think he was.
Skogmeyer walks over to you, him guy. Keep him behaved.
He can behave himself. He can speak for himself. He will do nobody here any harm, and I can guarantee that.
Very well. Come with me then. And he brings you out in front of this building to a map that I actually forgot to download. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna keep my hands up, but I'm not gonna like not move with the rest of the group or anything like that.
Do you want me to hold anything, or do you want?
Hold his
like,
hand.
No.
I'm joking.
Can we
I'm
hold
good.
the hand?
That would probably make them suspicious of you.
He's gay.
Oh,
and
they're
a
gay
military
too?
orphan!
God, what is the fucking woke liberals gonna think up next?
God damn it! You know, this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong with Exanda nowadays.
People these days running around here. Fucking
New
robots.
ideas that are coming out of Ilum. I miss the old days.
I miss the old days.
I miss
Not-
the old
but
days.
not
All these new
wrong.
ideas coming out of the central continent, the Garden District.
You are still on the central continent.
I meant to say Garden District.
All right, we move in. Moving.
Yep, I'm just getting this map for you.
We'll map faster.
Oh, I guess I already had it downloaded.
Thank you.
Oops. Forgot
Thank
to
you,
just
DM.
put it on here.
So gracious, DM.
Wowie zowie.
Jesus,
Look at all the
that's not good.
footprints. Those
Oh
are
my.
large. Those are large footprints.
Ah,
Look at that footprint to body ratio.
they are very large.
Yeah. These are big-footed folk.
They were in a yeah.
I
they
look
were
at my
in
feet.
seats.
It was the Free Sasquatch Army.
Ah, shit! Not the Free Sasquatch Army.
They are a little larger than I had initially
The
hoped.
Squatch.
No,
The
yeah,
Squatch army.
DM's note. As you were looking
Mhm.
at them, they are large, but they aren't like significantly larger than anything you've ever seen. Like they are large.
They're not bigger than him guy's feet.
They are not bigger than him
Yeah.
guys feet. They are like of approximate some of them are of approximate size. That was just like
Okay.
I want you to be able to see them.
Got it.
Mhm. For free?
Yes, for free. So, before you is standing this very dire scene of blood and ash and this strange the dead bodies and footprints. I'm gonna have each of you, just in order as you are, choose something you would like to investigate.
You want us all just to
Ooh.
investigate? You want all of us just to investigate?
Yeah, look around, investigate. Each of you will investigate something different.
17.
I mean, what do you want to investigate?
Oh.
With
I
the
take it just
visual,
something to
with the
investigate.
visual that has been provided, there are some
Um,
things that you can go and investigate. Some things that perhaps look off compared to how this town normally looks.
I want to see the black skeleton at the top because it's different than the others.
Okay. Your investigation was a 17.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you walk over there, your large lizard folk feet stepping through this amount of ash and burned flesh as you make your way over until finally, as you start to get closer to this, you feel as if there's a viscous liquid underneath your feet. Very, not unlike blood, though black. You take a look at this blackened corpse, the one that is on the doorstep of this building, this sigiled building. The metal is onyx colored. Though it is torn and damaged, it is clear that what covered this were likely armor pieces. Turn the figure over and look at its face, and the resemblance is uncanny. This broken, deformed creature was a warforged. You also
Up at the
note,
top there?
yes, you also note that as you turn it around, that there's a cavity in its chest. And beneath that part of it on the ground are several shards of curved glass.
Uh, just table talk. Like, if you look at how it's formatted from the top down, it's in a cone shape.
Yes.
So that means that the guy at the top
Yes.
shot fire or something hot
Yes.
in a cone.
Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
Yeah, that would make
I'm
big
gonna
sense.
I'm not gonna touch it because I don't know what they would do. I'm just going to see it and then I will join back up with them when they're done investigating.
Okay. You guys also, if you want to, you can go and investigate sort of the same thing. Like if you see, oh,
I'm gonna go over to the corpses.
yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna lean down. I'm not gonna touch the corpses, but I'm going to attempt to commune with them.
How so?
Maybe I would have to reach out and touch, but at least use hmm. Do I have
You have speak undead?
I might
Or
hang on. Let me see what I have here. See how this works. I
though
have control undead.
I was
So
gonna say
never
if you have
mind.
speak undead, I don't know if they'll be happy if you do that.
Yeah. Hang on. Knowledge from past life. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm going. Can I make a no. No, I was gonna. It would take like I can channel divinity and not really do what I'm trying to do anyway. Um, it just they all look like elven corpses, right?
I mean, you can make a medicine check.
Yeah, I'll make a medicine check. That's a natural 2.
Mm. They, to your untrained eyes, they are burnt beyond recognition. You see that there are slash marks covering them, and just like some sort of tinging of fire, but you really aren't able to particularly tell anything about these.
I'm gonna kneel down at each of them and say a prayer.
You there? What are you doing, Warforged?
Saying a prayer for the dead.
Meyer steps back. Guy, what would you like to investigate?
All these little footprints. Are they like? I know they look like feet on the screen, but I'm assuming they're like charred footsteps or something like that.
No, they are not. They
They are
look
just
as they are, though they are a little bit larger than, or they're a little larger in the image than they actually are.
yeah.
As you take
In
a
real
look at them,
life.
yeah, in real life, as you take a look at them, it just seems that they are like, whatever like weird char and like viscous fluid that is like sent out in this area.
Mhm.
A lot of that is like this is like this likely happened sort of, it didn't particularly happen afterwards, but these are like their footprints, and the thing that they're like out, they're basically just outlines of the brick that are footprints. Like the footprints themselves don't have anything on them. It's just like the devoid of that sort of like char and liquid. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I think so. Yeah. Like in the action of like they were stepping on this char and stuff like that, or this is pre whatever explosion. This looks
Make an
like.
intelligence check.
Post. Okay. Damn, him guy's really guying it up today. That's a 5.
You have no
No
idea.
clue. Can I assess what type of foot this is? What foot
With a
shape?
5, no, you cannot.
Can I do another
No,
investigation?
you get
roll?
one. You cannot just do it again unless you have an inspiration.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it on this one. Can I do like anything else as a part of this action or?
With a 5, there really isn't too much that you can sort of determine.
Determine
And
here.
as you're sort of looking at this, Rox walks over to you, and Bones, you complete up your thing. Stogmeyer
I'm
is
gonna
still sort of
also
standing
go up
back
to
and just
the.
observing you.
I'm gonna go up to what looks like another corpse to me, which is up top, which is where Rox was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just. Do I see basically what he saw, or?
You do. If you wish to make an investigation check here, I will allow it.
I mean, I can see like the shards of glass. I've seen this before. I'm gonna flag Sogmeyer to come over, but try not to alert the other party members because I am about to reveal what might be privileged information to somebody who would ever be an Ilum.
Okay. Make a stealth check against
just
everyone else's
sleight of
passive.
hand, I
Sleight
guess.
of hand against everyone else's passive.
Oh, 18 plus 2, 20.
All right, yeah. The other
roll
party members do not
at least-
notice, but Stogmeyer makes his way over as everyone else is sort of doing their thing. Stogmeyer.
I see him wave. I just wave back, and I go back to what.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see him wave. I'm waving at him.
Yes.
Seen this before.
I'm
This is
sure
some
that
kind
you have
of-
done this before.
Oh, I have no memory if I have. I think it's a different model.
It's the flame breathing model.
Well, I think that there was an experimental system that they installed in some of us that could do something like. Was this in the town before they got here?
It with others. Your mic, Eddie.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm not even touching anything here. It's weird.
It with others came from the south. They were lucky that this thing did not reach to the inside, kill the steward. We got lucky that it was thrown down.
Yes, you are. Do I have I don't have a sketchbook or anything, do I? Also, I'm illiterate. Do I have anything that would let me? I have an explorer's pack. Backpack, bedroll, mess kit, rations, water skin. Nope, nothing I can write down with. I was just gonna take notes for Godfrey.
Take mental notes.
Yeah, I mean I could take mental notes, but it would be more
Some
helpful.
guy has a
obviously.
notebook, table dog.
Have notes.
Roll to remember.
Yeah, actually, Bones, make me an intelligence check, please.
Okay. 6.
Everyone's cooking tonight.
Nothing comes to mind.
Again.
Oh, wait, he told me he could speak to me mentally, right? He told me I would have some way to commune with him, but I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look internally. I'm gonna ask just sort of Godfrey.
You look within yourself and think for a moment, and it seems that he was referencing something more along the lines of how him guy can send a message to someone.
Oh, okay. So when he talks to me, I'll be able to reply to him.
Yeah, it's
how I'm
sending.
Bones is interpreting that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get up and sort of dust my hands off and say to old Stoggy, I recommend you disassemble this thing as soon as possible.
What was that?
There's
Sorry,
no.
your mic came out.
Oh,
Both came
okay.
out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I recommend you disassemble this thing as soon as possible. There's no telling how quickly it could be repurposed by those who wish to use it to destroy again.
Do you know where this came from?
I mean, you said it came from the south, but I've seen scarce few warforged since I was awakened 3 years ago, and I haven't been north of the wall before either.
Hmm. Well, oh, your mic is doing the thing again, Eddie.
I'm not touching anything. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening either. But like,
Hang
I
on, let me
keep-
unplug and
yeah,
replug it. Give me 5 seconds.
No worries.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your daily reminder to get your mics checked.
Hmm.
Says me,
Do
the
regular
one who uses
maintenance.
the headphone mics.
Yeah. I mean, I unplugged and replugged and did a couple fiddlings. Are you still hearing anything?
I think it sounds fine for now. For
We're good,
yeah,
yeah.
like it just like comes and goes. I
It
think,
sounds.
but
It's more like when we're talking and we can hear our echo from your like.
Oh,
that's
I
what
think
it
I know
is.
what it is. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Mhm.
Is that better? That should be better. I
Okay.
moved the mouthpiece away from the ear.
That's probably
So
yeah.
that will likely do it. Yeah. All right. Sweet. So he just sort of stares down and looks at you. No. What other Warforged do you know of?
Just a few throughout my travels.
Where?
One south of the wall, one or two in the scar. You know, I don't think I've seen one in Ilum or in any of the other cities. Actually, technically I have,
Make
but
me,
he's
yeah, if you're
non-canon.
going to say that, make me a deception check, please.
I mean, is crypto canon?
Hmm?
Is crypto canon or not?
Crypto is non-canon, but do make me a deception check because
I'm lying about Haywire.
no, you are lying about something else.
Oh, I'm lying
Mhm.
about the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Oh, I mean, deception check.
Yeah, if you want to make a deception check, or you can come clean.
I've seen deactivated ones. Some of them are forged into an axe used by what's his name again? Sorry,
The warden.
the warden. If you've heard of him, I encountered him.
Their eyes sort of
Um,
flash for a moment. Interesting.
I don't know where he got those parts. There are other parts that I've seen, deactivated. It's not contraband down there.
Understood. What is your identification number?
I don't know. My whole body was defaced beyond repair when I woke up.
Figures. Dogmeyer goes and walks over and he flips over the other Warforged and he scrubs off some char from the side of one of the plates and writes something down on a small piece of paper.
I've been repaired too many times for that to be visible on me anymore.
You do share some level of resemblance, though. He is certainly more complex.
He's a newer model.
X211.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm trying to remember the name of the unit that Gurnar has.
Make me an intelligence check, please.
Was gonna go to NPC repository.
You can go to NPC repository, but also make me an intelligence check.
12 plus 0.
Okay, I think that's an all right. That's enough for a recall. X211 is not something that you remember from Gurnar.
Oh, it's what I remember from Godfrey. Yeah.
Yes. The number. X211.
Is it the same unit? Wait a
you
second.
move over to take another look at it. This is that same unit.
I'm gonna obviously visibly react to this.
Taking a step
Um,
back.
I've seen something very like this before. More similar than I thought.
As we turn around, Captain Stogmeyer is nowhere to be seen.
I'm gonna walk over quickly to him, guy, and Frox and Binkus.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Where'd he go? Binkus, tell me. You have sharp eyes.
Hmm. Oh, there he is. Yes, yes. A few moments later, you see the captain approaching you. He looks rather frustrated, a sour grimace covering his face. What are you doing in my crime scene?
Somebody who looked just. You were just here.
No, I wasn't. I was dealing with a grieving family. And does anyone here want to explain to me why a warforged is wandering around this crime scene? This isn't a damn family reunion.
Somebody, you. You were the last you was lying.
Get out of my sight.
Not until I get some answers. I'm gonna call him, guy, and Rox and Bingus over. I guess I'm with them.
I guess yeah, we're already with you.
Back me up here, guys.
Yeah.
He was just here.
Ooh.
Did I see anything?
Stogmeyer. Yeah, you were talking to him. You were
Who? Yes,
investigating.
yes. Who?
Stogmeyer. What?
Well, can I
You
roll?
fucking with
Did we
me?
see it? No. Can I roll to see if we were talking? Did we see him talking
I
to?
never talked. I talked to the guy barely. So
Yeah, you talked to him.
No,
I
but did we
talked to him
see
like at the
him?
beginning, but not at this at any at this point.
Something's fucking up. Something's fucking wrong here.
The
I waved
DM,
you over.
I have no idea what you're talking about. If you are dealing with some sort of hysteria, then keep your blade sheathed and go see a cleric. But until then, you will remove yourself from my premises.
he was just trying to help.
I'm
That's all it
sure
was.
he was. Be gone.
You should know
Be
about this
gone!
model. Okay. Let's get out of here. He doesn't want our help.
It's okay. There's a
As
lot
you
of stuff
start to
going on
walk
here.
away, you hear Stogmeyer yelling at the other guard. Why did you let them in? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. He was with. No, he wasn't. What are you talking about? God!
Who the hell was that?
What did you see? You thought you saw Stogmeyer?
Waved him over.
I don't.
I thought you were
I
waving at
spoke to
me.
I thought you were just waving. Yeah, but nobody. Yeah.
He was right next to you. He came over. We talked about the unit.
It's crazy that you stealthily waving over a guy. We don't know who you were waving
Yeah,
at.
I know.
Yeah.
This is coming to bite you in the
This is
butt.
going great.
Well,
For
I'm
me.
trying to say, like, did we see him walk over at all and like at all, or just
I was
like?
I mean,
I
I
was
don't
too
think you.
busy poking.
Yeah, you were
burnt
investigating the
bodies.
other stuff at the time,
I was
right? So
poking burnt bodies. I was talking to Binkus about. I wonder what this tastes like. What do you think?
you're some couple of fucking psychos. I gotta be honest.
I'm a big fucking lizard raised by giants. You think I care?
Yes. Clearly, you care what others think of you. That's been your main character trait so
Let's go.
far.
Of course, I didn't say that. But Bingus didn't say yes, so he didn't agree with what I said, so it did not happen.
Bingus. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna. Well, I should wait for Clark to return.
I didn't even know he left.
Piss break. That's a
Piss
great time to talk about our
break.
sponsor.
Uh,
Nobody.
NordVPN.
NordVPN. Please sponsor us.
You
We're
fuckers
begging
can't
you.
go 2 goddamn seconds without me fucking goddamn.
We
Alright,
don't
so
know you.
Oh,
Yeah.
gracious
No, you
to
left.
them.
anyways. Yeah, so
Nice.
Let's get out of here.
yeah, so it seems that Stogmeyer is sort of looking at you.
You have to make sure that it really is the X211 unit. And that I wasn't deceived by some kind of fucking illusion. Because that happens too much to me,
An illusion
personally.
of some
I'm gonna stop and get off and sort of hail Stogmeyer again
hey,
without coming closer.
What?
Can I check the serial number of the unit?
Make me a persuasion check, please.
Could be important for your defense. 14 plus
Does Bingus have guidance?
2. Oh, and I
Okay.
can use my visions from a past life on that
Okay.
to get an extra d6 for my background just for a skill check once per
Alright.
short rest, which I just
from a
realized I
past
can do.
life.
Knowledge from a
Yeah,
past
that would have
life.
been that could have been
Plus
helpful.
5. That could have been helpful many times. So that's a 19.
19.
Or sorry,
okay.
it's a 21.
If you will be gone afterwards and not remain within my crime scene, yes, I will tell you. He walks over, checks the chest, and yells back. X211. Now go and help someone, or be gone.
What help is there to do? Where can we go?
Speak to Urka at the Church of Woking. She will have things for you to do.
Woke church.
Hey, yo,
Let's go to this woke church.
I love the woke church.
Okay, let's go there.
To the woke church.
All right, yeah, it's the place you had passed before. As you walk over, you see that the woman who was preaching is giving some very minor healing magic to someone nearby who has a burn on their arm. Yes, there you are, my dear. It should be better come morning. Ah, travelers. It seems that the Coin Maiden provides for those in need. Are you here to lend assistance?
Yes, how can we help?
There are many who are suffering still from the fire, and we must attempt to put these out and bring those who need assistance to help. I believe if you start on the west side of town and begin working there to see if there are any survivors, it would be much appreciated.
All right, let's do it. Does anyone have a compass?
West is that way.
There's the giant wall. I know it was a joke. Everyone can still see the giant wall. All right, let's go there.
So you pass through the center of town, and you see this large golden, almost dial with a I believe it is a one moment. There we are. It is a gold. It seems to be a gold coin with a female profile facing left.
Must be the Coin Maiden.
Must be the coin maiden.
Must be the Coin Maiden.
Hey, yo, Bingus, what do you think this is?
Yes.
Yes. Coin maiden.
Yes.
I have worship. I know of those who worship.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
It's no you, Bingus.
It is good to know me, yes. Yes, yes.
How do you know the Corn Maiden?
Good friends, college roommates.
Yes, yes.
Oh. What's college?
Where you go to get more knowledge.
So, as you are making your way, walking there, you are stopped by a farm woman wearing a simple dress. The cloth is stained with ash and dust. She runs over to you. Excuse me, could you please help?
Sure. What can we do?
The metal creature and those that came with it. Do you know where it came from? Who sent it?
There were more? What? Wait, there were things with it?
Came with a group
Yeah,
of riders, did it not?
Yes, it did.
Oh, that's
From the south.
Did you? What weapons did they fight with?
Blades, mostly, but the metal one, it didn't even bother. It just tore people asunder.
Mm. We know not where it came from. My my guess is there.
Were any
somewhere.
of the other attackers apprehended, or just the
Mm.
creature?
No, they escaped. They escaped like they always do.
This has happened
This is
before.
not. Yeah.
Every few years.
Does it always come with a warforged?
No. This is the first time I have seen one with this. Are you... What are you? Are you simple travelers, or...
We're
Um,
adventurers where we have a job up north, but we can stay and help.
Thank you. What are you willing to do?
What needs to be done?
Yeah.
Do you want to... Could you stop these attacks?
Wait, I mean,
Do they?
this is a dilemma for Bones.
This is a dilemma indeed. This is.
Bones is dealing with a fucking medical emergency. um,
How you said these happen every couple of years,
Yes.
so it always happen the same
and
time of year.
It is not.
is it,
Ranges from time to time.
Do any of us have experience with tracking?
no.
I've hunted a couple times, but
I have survival. I have +7 to survival.
I have a +6 in survival.
I mean, can I use survival to try to track hoofbeats or anything like that?
Yeah.
You can try if you would like to. If you want to try,
Sure, I'll
it
try.
will be it will be difficult, especially given the fog. Again, it has been a bit, but
Well, I'm just tracking
Is,
for
yeah.
for hoof prints, not for
Oh.
like
I'm gonna ask.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
that
ask.
would be associated with riders, right? Does anyone in this town ride?
plenty of people do. It is.
Okay, fair
yes,
enough. Stupid question. Fresh, fresh hoof prints. I'm gonna run
May I-
survival. 19
Wait.
plus 7.
Wait, as you go and you start looking behind this, or as you sort of go and run off, Bingus is also like, yes, yes, here I shall help you. Yes, yes, and is going to give you advantage by helping.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 19 on the first roll.
All right. Well, it could be a
So
20.
26.
All right, 26. As you go and you run off, this farm woman surprisingly is keeping up with you, and at a pretty decent click too. She's wait, please. There's more. I
Speedy,
must
aren't
ask you.
Yeah.
Yes, but and they're saying this, they go and you start to see hoof prints. You find some. You
What must you ask me? I'm gonna note the hoof prints and sort of keep jogging
We'll put a
and see if
sunlight
she
on
can
that.
keep up with me while talking because this is a strange fucking town.
What, wait, did you find something?
Only
Yeah,
once you said
we're-
I would.
we're all keeping up with them, right? Can we roll for that? Or
Just
Well,
Bingus.
I mean, you're just running like Except for Bingus.
Yeah.
Bingus is a little
We're out
slow.
in the streets. We're running them.
Bingus is a little slow, but
Someone watching the cart? Is Bingus watching the cart?
okay.
I'll
Bingus
watch
will go and watch the car.
No,
Sounds
he
good,
helped.
Bingus.
He's helping with the tracking.
Yeah,
so I'll
actually, yeah,
stay-
no. Bingus is
I'll
helping with the
stay
tracking.
cart.
So
I will guard the cart.
okay.
Guard
She
the cart.
she's like, well, if you found something to know where these horrible people might be, we should track them down, bring them to justice.
Something's not right here.
What? What is wrong?
It's too simple. I've been deceived before. First,
Hey, Bones, what's going on?
first the captain was an illusion. Now this extremely quick village maiden. Now, I mean that's not what she technically is, probably, but Bones wouldn't know.
Hey,
And there's something. It's too easy to track these hoof prints. As I ran off, it seems that they appeared before me.
you think
Stop.
it's a setup?
I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna stop the woman. You're not who you say you are.
Is anyone?
Mind
Damn.
you,
How much are you willing to sacrifice to cleanse the world of the unitary sins?
Everything.
Very well. One moment, please. She steps back, and before your very eyes, her body and clothes shift and transform. Her already pale skin turning to a milky white, while pools of shadow swirl in her eyes. The dress dissolves into a casual cloth tunic and fist wrappings.
It's a monk.
Now that that is settled, how about you come meet my friends?
Introductions do seem to be in order.
I know about you. But,
Well, I don't know about you.
in the interest of fairness, Higgs is my name.
No NPC repository?
I am literally putting it in right now.
let him cook. Let him post.
Higgs.
More like pigs. Haha. So funny.
Says
I'll
the
extend a hand.
crocodile.
She reaches out and grabs it.
Shake. How's her handshake?
It is Chuckster-esque.
Damn. All right. Now, you tell me what's going on here.
It might just be easier to show you. Come, let's follow these hoofprints you found. She goes and she sort of runs off ahead.
I'm chilling in the cart, eating all the hardtack.
Bingus. I'm gonna turn to Bingus and be like,
Yeah.
can you get rocks to? I'll. You want me to bring the cart? What do you want, Bones? Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, can you guys go back and bring the cart and I'll meet you back? Or just follow the tracks.
We'll follow you. Okay.
Follow the tracks and
I'm
you'll
gonna
find me.
I'm gonna go run back and like try to.
This seems like a really good opportunity for Bones of a type he
Yeah,
hasn't had
no.
since he awakened.
So
To
he's gonna
have
he's gonna go
mysterious
get-
and dangerous people tell him about his past.
Let's go.
Oh, he's gonna believe them.
Oh boy, nothing bad ever happens to Bones.
All right,
He has
so
never been manipulated in his life. It's
Never,
fine.
not once.
as you are going and running and following these things, you're actually having trouble keeping up with them. They are schmoving, but they sort of go and they slow down a little bit. And yeah, sorry about that whole Stogmeyer thing. I thought it was important that you see that.
It was. But
He looked pissed.
yeah, I think he was.
Come on.
So it wasn't you who attacked the town.
What? No, of course not. I just
Insight.
know who did. Go ahead.
Insight.
All right.
17 plus 2. 19.
As you are running and as you ask this, she actually turns around and backpedals without losing a single thing of speed. So you're able to see her face pretty well as she says this, and you trust what she's saying.
Dude.
Few moments.
How-
A few. A
Say,
few.
how close?
What? Please?
How close are like we following with the cart and stuff?
I mean,
like
you
that?
have to like run back into town a little bit to get the cart to
Yeah,
bring it
I-
over. The cart goes somewhat fast, so you're gonna be like a minute or two behind.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted the ETA. Sorry.
So you go, and after a couple minutes of like, basically sprinting,
Barrel.
you go, and your vision begins to clear as the fog starts to clear out as the morning sort of the morning ends and the afternoon comes, and that morning fog has begun to dissipate, and you see stretching out in front of you are the hoof prints, and they continue leading south and south and south to the wall.
Are you wall runners?
Wall runners? No. Wall runners are a bunch of hacks. They actually wanted to do something. Well, they should have done something about it. All they do is feed the beast that is that city.
Pretty beastly.
Well, see where the tracks go?
Straight into the wall, so it would seem.
Yeah.
Oh, up the wall.
No. No, like through the. These people didn't come.
Oh my goodness. I was still operating under the assumption that the hoof prints were an illusion. You were taking me to some kind of base or something. Now I get what's happening. And I know where the unit came from.
Are you usually tricked by illusions often?
It happens. Do you have something that can prevent it? I could use it.
I see. All right. Well, I think you understand the situation a little bit here.
Yeah.
Anyone come to mind who you might think could have done this? This is an actual question. I'm not trying to be mysterious.
I like this character. Yes.
Who's that?
There are those in Ilum, who, well, I wouldn't know if they could have done this. The thing is, there are those in Ilum who seem to desire the return of the Unitary. And I know that there is research going on in Ilum into Unitary technology. It seems reasonable that they could have gotten their hands on something that one of these researchers was using and hijacked it.
This sort of research, it must have been secret.
Yeah.
I mean,
very-
there's no
Yeah.
way that they would be openly. Well, if they were, we would have known about it. I would have known about it.
I know enthusiasts who are doing research, but it doesn't seem that any of them have any kind of political agenda. They would have shared it with me, I think. Seems that those who are pro-unitary are quick to tell me about it.
Did you recognize that corpse?
Yes.
Do you know who had that?
Well,
Who
look,
would've-
you have a lot of information. I have a little information.
Well, it's clear
I need to
that
meet your friends first.
It's clear that you have some information that I don't have.
I need to meet your friends first, and then we can talk about it.
No, I think this
Hey.
is And at this point, you hear the creaking of wheels as the cart comes careening down, following these horse prints.
Can I get a drifting slide?
No, you cannot fucking Akira
Can I
slide the
roll?
cart.
Can I roll?
No. Go ahead. I will allow you to roll
No,
this.
don't destroy the fucking cart.
No, Sage roll.
Don't fucking
Sage,
overturn the cart, him guy.
Sage, this is going to be an animal handling check.
Yeah.
I'm holding on for dear life.
No.
I've got one inspiration. I will use it on this if I fuck up. Okay.
It's not. Please.
I attempt a strength check and like counterbalance it.
Counterbalance.
This is out of your hands.
This is out of your hands. Okay. You said an animal handling?
This is going to be an animal handling check to try and get Harold to like skirt around.
this is going great so far. I'm just trying to find where handling. Okay. Cool. So that's a 24. Natural 20, my good friend. I can show you the dice. I can show you the dice right now.
All right. Okay. I trust you.
Sir. Best day of my goddamn life. If him guy does nothing the entire show, I will at least know that he did one cool thing.
All
and
right.
that's
So
enough.
as you are racing towards this, you suddenly go and you jerk on the side of Harold's reins, and he goes and he turns. Harold is now being dragged by the momentum of the cart. The cart itself is careening and still shifting across the plain here. It's not mud. It is hard, rocky ground, which is now like scattering up as the wheel spokes are just taking it directly to them. The cart goes and leans over one side about 30 degrees before crashing back down onto normal. Bingus is underneath a crate of hardtack. Rox, you are just like covered in in rations.
I lean over and I vomit all the hardtack I've been consuming.
Oh my god.
Needless to say, I don't think I should be driving the cart again. But that was pretty sick, right?
Yeah, it was badass, him guy. Anyway, these
Sorry,
are
did I
my
walk-
friends.
Did I walk in?
Maybe-
I can tell you, we just have to be in private.
I'm gonna try to clean up the cart real quick.
Fine, okay, but can you tell them to
You
behave?
understand why this is important to me. Please don't drift the cart again, him guy.
I'm getting
Yes,
out
sir.
of the cart.
I'm cleaning up. I promise.
I'm staying
Does anyone
away
have
from the
prestidigitation?
I have
'Cause-
prestidigitation.
Okay.
I'm also gonna give Harold some snacks because he probably not.
He deserves them. Okay.
I'm
Just
scared
leaving.
of the cart now. I'm staying.
I'm sorry, Rox. Listen.
I'm staying away from the cart for right now. I'm standing outside.
As you go to feed Harold some snacks, that's going to be a 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, it hits.
Yeah. You are going. You
16.
take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you reach out and he grabs onto your arm, and you notice you are now grappled.
Pardon me for a moment. I'm gonna walk over to
Fair.
Harold.
That's fair. That's really fair.
I'm
Now you
gonna
let him-
rest my hand on Harold's carapace. I'm never gonna let them drive you again. Please let go of him, guy.
This is fair. I deserve this.
Make another animal handling check, please. Bones.
I have fish. Just
10
cut my arm off. No fish.
plus 7, and I have advantage because of the amulet.
Is it advantage?
Isn't it? Or is it just a flat bonus?
I'm pretty sure it's just.
You talk.
Let's
to
find
him.
out. Oh, speak with Harold at will. Never mind.
Yeah, I believe it's speak with Harold. But either way,
17.
17.
In that
He
case.
goes and he looks up at you. He pinches a little further for a moment back on him guy's arm. You get another 6 damage. He just sort of like tightens and he lets go.
That's fair. That's really fair. I'm sorry. Here, you still want that? I'll still give you a snack because I'm sorry.
Well, you can have me give him the snack.
Yeah, do you want to
Okay.
try and feed him a snack him guy?
No.
Okay, that's a great idea. Put your hand right near his little weird mouth.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bite me again?
I will
Wait,
give
Is
him a
this on my
food.
wait? Which arm is this? Is this the arm where I still don't have a finger because I forgot to do that again? I
Well,
still-
which hand did you try to feed him with?
Forgetting! You keep forgetting to fucking reattach your
I
finger.
literally, I've gotten so used to it, but not having it at this point that I'm like, yeah, I think let's say it's with my dominant in my right hand, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
right hand.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself real quick.
So, can we go?
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
adjourn.
sorry.
Jeez. All right, come on. And I just gotta warn you, there's one more illusion. Just like,
Fine.
just
As
letting
long as
you
I know it's coming.
it's me. I fade away.
Rocks was a social experiment conducted by Harvard University.
Yeah. So,
Thank you for your participation in the experiment.
An experiment of giant lizards.
Higgs brings you further away from the city, heading westward. After a few minutes outside, after a few minutes or about an hour of travel, you come across a collection of destroyed cabins, and you note that as you've been traveling, you've been seeing a lot more ruins.
Like
Sort of
recent ruins or
recent, and I would say like recent ruins, but they don't seem to be like a ruined temple more as than
do I
is
suspect
housing.
like Higgs and Higgs's friends as responsible for this destruction?
What? What do you do?
Because I heard about the cult. The like anti-unitary cult.
Mm.
So I'm having like an "Are you with the cult?" moment.
I mean, do you want to ask them anything?
No, once I meet her and her friends, I'll ask them.
Okay.
Is it just like? Does it look like
It just
like
looks like old
within the last 10
destruction.
years?
Oh,
It
definitely
doesn't
within
look
the
like it
last
was
10
within the
years.
last. Okay.
Within the last 10 years, a lot of it is just sort of like farmsteads that are abandoned and decaying.
Okay. Okay.
She sort of looks out to him. A lot of the stuff just doesn't come back.
This all comes from Ellum.
Every last bit. They come, they destroy, they leave. It's how it is. Iron Bell is the closest target.
That's where we just were.
Yes.
Yeah, they said it happens every year or something. Every few years.
That was me. And yes.
Yes,
I
you did say
understand.
that.
She goes and she
I keep
suddenly
forgetting.
changes back into the farm outfit.
Yeah, it's you. What's up?
Goes and shifts back.
Um,
Yes. Also, she goes and she switches back over and she looks like Stogmeyer. I was also
Yeah.
Stogmeyer for a time.
That I figured out. That I
Got
figured
that.
out.
Okay, good. Just I want to be clear. I want to make this,
Some kind of facial recognition probably wasn't programmed into us.
So as you start to get further and further out, she goes and walks over into like an area with a lot of destroyed cabins. She starts to walk around a little bit, looking very intently at several of the uprights. She sighs in frustration. Ah, damn illusion. The door keeps moving around. Can you check these uprights for symbols?
Okay.
Have everybody just make a quick investigation check.
9.
Him guy. Rocks. Thing gets rolled a investigation check.
20.
Oh,
Thing gets
24.
rolled a 17.
I rolled a 10.
Hmm. Him guy?
Him guy?
Him guy, you're muted.
I'm so sorry. I forgot I was muted.
Were you just
my-
yelling?
No, I was just saying. I repeated it like 3 times. I was like, why is everybody ignoring me again? Oh, this is why.
Again.
Classic. Sage fell for the "we were all ignoring him" trick.
Yeah.
Well, so what'd you roll?
My 15 plus
15.
5 for my yeah.
Okay, mod of 20. Okay. So, as you are walking around, Bingus actually stumbles upon one as well, and Him guy, do you speak Elvish?
No.
I
All
do.
right. Bingus walks over and looks at it and is like, "Ah, yes. Symbol. I cannot read it."
Oh, I can read
Oh,
Elvish.
I can't read it.
I think. I can't read. I can just speak.
Are you with us, Bones?
Yeah. What?
Oh, never mind. You were talking. Never mind. You were talking to the other person. I
I'm
thought you
like
were
the
still-
main guy who is here.
It's
thought
like
you
it's
went
like
off
it's
with-
like
never
it's like
mind.
Bones' arc right now.
Yeah, we're all together.
Okay.
All in this together.
Together.
Clap.
I don't like that.
You find
I don't like
Bones'
high
past.
All right. Either way. So you go, you take a look at this, and it just says single Elvish word, right.
To the right.
Right.
All right. You go, and Him guy, with your investigation check, you go and you see another upright. Look at
And
it.
Higgs is not an elf, right?
No, Higgs is a changeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. What's up?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. So you're going, you're sort of looking through a lot of these, and with Him guy and Bingus, you go through about 3 or 4 of them, and they are slowly like leading you over towards other pillars until in an instant you hear the sound of cracking wood as Higgs's body tumbles through the debris. Standing from where Higgs was before was a tall shadow obscured by fog.
You also
Illusion?
Higgs?
Your task was to observe them. Don't interfere. And under no circumstances, bring them back here. Jason, listen. Perhaps your failures in your homeland are due to your own incompetence, not the will of your people. The wind blows, clearing out the fog. Standing before you
It's
is
Abraham Broston.
a man. He is dressed in primitive clothing, a tunic of animal hide and a cape of fur. He has a burly beard and long hair, which is tied in a top knot, showing his elven ears. A great axe made of conglomerated metal sits
Oh, I know
in
him.
one hand. Bones. This is someone you recognize from the weapon alone. Though he wears different clothes and his voice is less gravelly, you know this to be the warden.
Oh.
Didn't think I'd see you again so soon.
I did. We were warned of you.
By whom?
I will deal with you later. Higgs stands up, dusts herself off. I know he's one of them, but he wants to help. If we had someone on the inside, you have no blood with us. How could we expect you to understand our cause? That abomination has no right to be associated within our ranks. I'd prefer simply to add his mass to my blade.
Hey, whoa! You're talking about a whole person here. Can you back up for a second?
Unsurprised one of your ilk defends him.
You got something wrong with my ilk?
It's just like fucking racism elemental.
Yeah.
I do. It is clear you do not know your history with the unitary Goliath. But let us say those who find their original home in the Northern Isle put up little resistance to the Empire and fell under it.
Okay, you're generalizing about a group of people from a long ass time ago.
And yet,
Maybe
here you come, a Goliath, a Warforged, and two others.
yeah.
Why?
On the day after, a Warforged from Ilum comes in and destroys Iron Bell, the worst attack in centuries.
Yeah, and we're supposedly, yes, a whole part of the attack. Is that what you're trying to get at? Does that make you feel better?
I know something that would make me feel better. He goes, his axe sort of swings down a little bit, so sort of sticking into the ground.
I'm just gonna give him like a flat face and like raise an eyebrow.
I'll
Why
slowly
are you here?
grab the top handle of my
We're here on a job
maul.
farther north. We stopped to help whoever was in this town because of the current situation. And our good buddy here, and I'm gonna just like point to Bones, wanted some information of which this person had, and some equal exchange of information. That's the only reason we're here. We'll get the fuck out of your hair as fast as possible. We got a job to do.
Hold on,
Remove your hand, lizard folk.
Ooh,
If you knew your history, believe me, you would not be traveling with them.
oh my god.
I
that's
mean
so
you no
stupid.
harm.
I do not know my people.
That is clear.
I'll lower my arm.
This guy sucks, man.
This sucks dick.
But he's also kind of awesome. So he does have a motorcycle.
He's got a motorcycle and a cool axe, but like also dickwad.
All my enemies become my motorcycle.
Also, I
He
can.
has the
I'll
equivalent
turn
of a
you into a
motorcycle.
muffler,
I'll throw
bitch.
you. I'll throw the image here.
Way to
This
be
is
my
Re-up.
muffler.
you just kind of get his last name. You just kind of get everyone's last name. That's fine.
Eggs, Kirill.
This is
The
Jason
warden.
King.
The warden looks to Bones. You look like a good muffler for my motorcycle.
Motorcycle?
So, is what Higgs said true? Are you now suddenly here to... If you are truly different than your ancestors, are you here to help?
The only reason I'm here.
Good.
We could have walked by the town and done nothing. Instead, we helped.
Put that in your little history book. Damn.
Jason reaches down towards his belt and pulls out a knife and tosses it to the ground in front of you. If you truly want to help, return to your golden city and slaughter the remnants of the unitary who thrive there.
Will that help?
Would you do that?
You were talking over each other. What did both of you say?
Go ahead, Bones.
I said, who will that help?
Everyone who still lives under their rule. The unitary is alive and well, just under a different name.
So you're gonna put it on other people to do the job that you want done? Not saying that we don't also want the remnants to be gone, but what what what's to make of all this?
Him guy, there are forces operating in Ilum.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I know this. What I'm trying to say, I guess, is like, what's this fucking poser trying to tell us to go kill the unitary right now when like we're just trying to do our job over here and figure those pieces out.
It's a serious
Well,
offer. He wouldn't be throwing the knife. He knows we have our own weapons. It's a political statement. He wants us to
I
prove
don't
intent.
like politics.
What should I call you?
Call me
Walk up
whatever
to-
you will.
You were tracking us or something? How'd you know I would be here?
You are not the only one with friends in Ilum.
Yeah, it would stand to reason. So I have privileged information about the situation I may be able to share with you, but it would have to be in private.
This is as private as it gets.
Can anyone else who is in some kind of illusory disguise please show themselves before I say anything?
Bingus drops his form, turning into an 18-foot tall dragon. No.
I didn't
Well,
Bingus
that-
was actually zombie Moynihan the entire time.
I see the dragon and I proceed to rage and deal great combat to it.
Yeah,
Great combat.
I proceed to
dealing
go-
great
great
combat. Yeah.
I
Anyways,
deal great combat.
yeah, there is a silence in this area. You are several miles outside of the city. You have not seen anything else out here. There's nothing.
So it's just Higgs and the warden.
Just Higgs and Chasen. Yes.
Okay. I want everyone here sworn to secrecy over this for now. Before I share this information, because this is important. And I need to be allowed to finish what I'm saying before you make any hasty decisions.
One moment. Chasen goes and he focuses in for a moment, and you suddenly see this from the fog itself comes this sort of glistening field which surrounds you. Do not
Is it a zone of truth?
resist. It is a zone of truth.
Okay, I'm not going to resist.
Okay. Guy, are you going to resist?
I am not going to resist.
Talking to bones in general is like being in a zone of truth.
Yeah. Rox, are you going to try and resist?
Oh, the zone of truth?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Bingus will try to No, Bingus won't try to resist.
He doesn't want his recipes stolen. are you
Harold
kidding
will
me?
resist the zone of truth.
Mhm.
Harold, because of his zone of truth
What is your
immunity.
greatest recipe secret?
Cheese and tack.
It's a charisma saving throw.
Higgs is resisting? Someone's resisting.
Higgs is certainly trying.
Oh, he trying.
I don't believe it works, but let me see. Just gotta get Jackson's sheet up. Say DC. Nope. Higgs does not succeed. Higgs attempts to, but does not. And you see like a little bit of a defeated look. Higgs is already looking a little bit defeated and apprehensive given the situation that they find themselves in. But
I'm going to look over at Higgs. I'm going to say, before I say anything, I should say your associate did well to bring us here. I think we can help each other.
speak.
What he said.
We did a job a long time ago. How long ago was this? Like 8 months ago now?
It
To
would
bring
be
the-
approximately 2 years.
The water?
Let
Oh,
me check the time card thing real quick.
That feels longer than it was.
I mean, it's been like
It's been a while, it's true.
Been a minute.
oh wait, no,
'Cause that was
actually
like
no,
our-
it's
that was our
only
first
been
job.
like a year. So I would say
Yeah.
it's just about a year ago at this point.
About a year ago. About a year ago.
Oh.
We had a job to bring what we thought at the time was just sort of a secret shipment of something to the Ilum Council. We got into a bit of a tiff with Barris, who is sort of a big shot in Ilum. You've heard of him. He's a piece of shit. Anyway, I really don't like him. Bones is in his zone of truth. But I was able to get a meeting with Sir Godfrey, the member of the council who was receiving the shipment. It was the unit that attacked Iron Bell today. But it seems it was, well, before I go on, it seems it was a more advanced unit than whatever I am, or a later generation at least. It had some kind of chest compartment, which I don't have. And it seems like, did it, the shipment itself didn't have the weapon with it, right? It just had like an empty vial, as I recall.
When it was shipped, it just had an empty vial.
It had an empty vial. Now clearly it was some kind of cartridge that it used to kill all those people. And it, I don't, at this time at least, suspect that Godfrey was personally involved in this, because I've met Unitary supporters in Ilum before. None of them were shy about telling me about it, but whenever I raised the subject with him, he seemed to rankle. I've met other researchers into into Unitary artifacts and Warforged across the world, but this specific unit went into Ilum as part of that shipment, and I guess came out of Ilum well. So either Godfrey is compromised, or there's someone else who has access to his stuff.
Who else knew about this shipment? If this
Varys.
Godfrey is so innocent in this.
Paris.
And do you think that this Varys would have directed the attack on Iron Bell?
I certainly think he's much likelier to have done it than Godfrey.
If it could benefit him in any way.
Well, he's a would-be hero. Sure, he needs to cause problems on purpose.
Would it?
He had that,
Would it benefit him in any way to destroy this town?
None that I can think of, but none that I can think of for Godfrey either.
what was that stone that Bears made us get?
Wait a second. What was that stone?
I'm just thinking about it because he made us do some pretty shifty shit a while back when
Did he have us get?
stood up for ourselves. Some sort of time fucking thing. Can we
It
get a
was-
can we get a
what was
history
the
check?
DM's note. It was not a time fucking thing. It was a cold stone. It was a small
stone.
gem that seemed to harness a lot of powerful cold energy.
It was a
Oh my
stone
goodness.
that seemed to
Oh my
harness some
goodness.
cold energy.
He's making weapons.
Didn't he use it to put a cold stone in a fucking drink?
Yeah,
Doesn't
he put
mean
it
he
in his
used it
drink.
up. Doesn't mean he used
Cold-
it up. He could have used it to make an ice cartridge, just like we saw that fire cartridge.
Speculation, but
It's me speculating. I get the sense that that Godfrey's head is buried in his work. He doesn't seem to have any interest other than the scholarly in us. I also asked him if he'd made progress. He said he'd been able to activate the unit once. It became hostile, so he shut it down. That's all I know. Last time we were there was not not 3 days ago, and it was still in the lab.
wait, this is the same exact unit that was in the lab.
Yes, same serial number.
I know nothing of what is going on.
That is very truthful, Rock.
I mean, this is a zone of truth, right?
So you see the corruption that exists in Ilum.
Been
It seems
there.
that most people of political significance there have been politically significant since the fall of the Unitary, or before, yes.
And do you think that's a coincidence?
I've been told it's about blood. I don't trust anyone who speaks of blood as a means to power.
Well then, seems that we might actually be in agreement of something. You,
I was like that thing in Iron Bell, would I have protected those travelers from you?
those travelers were criminals. You know that?
Were we programmed to protect criminals? You were criminals when you destroyed us. You were criminals when you killed Tanis. For that, I thank you. You freed me.
I was not there.
Do you know anyone who was?
He does not speak.
It's his own truth. Oh, he cast it. God damn it.
He also
He
just
still has to speak the truth,
he
but
doesn't
he also
speak.
can.
Yeah.
You understand then the situation that we are in. You understand that these people who are in power, they will not stop until we are all dead.
If it was the leadership instead of a rogue sect, or someone acting in self-interest, why wouldn't they just conquer this place? Why send these parties out?
My theory is that these raiding parties that they send, they are less sent and more covered up, not cared for. Those who could stop them don't. They are all guilty in this.
How long has this been happening?
For as long as I have given breath. What are we to do?
Mm.
There is a wall between us and our oppressors. But you can travel through that wall. You are heroes of Ilum.
Mm.
At this point, the zone of truth collapses back into itself.
You can't imagine it would be practical to send us all in there to kill a few council members and die.
A few.
That wouldn't achieve your goal.
The goal will not be done until Ilum is in the ground. The goal will not be done until the syndicate's dealings still operate across the dreaded expanse.
The Syndicate.
A more formal name for the unitary which remains. Set up on the Northern Isle. But they are not of your concern. Do you actually wish to help us?
Yes.
Not like this, but yes.
Then there is no help. Leave.
There- You have friends in Ilum. Why can't they just go kill some council members? If they aren't council members themselves, clearly there's no consensus.
You wish. It seems that you have something within yourself that you must determine. You wish to make these changes. You wish to rid those with ties to the unitary and their beliefs out of power. Yet you refuse to take the actions necessary to do so. Perhaps somewhere within your mind, whatever twisted form exists within you, perhaps there is a hesitation to go and kill that which created you. If you
Don't
ever
know about
find
that, I think
yourself,
they want to.
if you ever find yourself lacking in that hesitation, then perhaps we will be able to do something together. But until then, your only order is to stay out of my way.
I'm just sort of sitting in silence, mulling it over, thinking about the things he's saying.
That which created me is dead. That which rules Ilum now is but an imitation, and one without complete control at that. We can't. The only way forward through this is in a world where blood doesn't matter. In or out of your veins. So, I respect your cause, and I want to help you investigate who did this to Ironbell and stop it from ever happening again. I can't go kill people in Ilum who I don't know are associated with this. I just can't.
Very well, then. Is that your intention? Are you to return to Ilum? Are you going to investigate this?
What do you all think?
I'm gonna is the sword still on the ground?
The knife, yes.
Or the dagger?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up and kind of just like twiddle it around in my hands and just be like, well, what's
That's
the
very
difference
helpful,
between
Guy.
them?
Thank you.
Hold on. What's the difference between a mercenary and an adventurer? It's a very fine line.
No. Good
I'm not
question.
listening. I'm just watch him do these cool knife tricks. And I'm just copying
Cool
it.
knife
My
tricks.
motion in my hand with
Bud.
my fat of your fingers.
Listen,
What is Bingus doing?
Bingus is currently using a small piece of sausage to the exact same knife tricks.
Oh shit! Wait, the hot dog trick.
Yeah.
Let's go.
it's,
What is the extent of your organization? Is it just you and Higgs?
Thank you, Jake.
yo, let's go.
The extent of my organization is of not your concern. You shall not be joining us under any circumstance. But, if you do wish to help, there is one other thing I need.
Would that be?
Bring Higgs through the wall. You too have much to prove for yourself after this incident.
mean,
Easy enough. Nope.
fucking hang on. Table talk. What? Let's just go bring this fucking terrorist into
Yeah.
the civilian place we just left,
Yep.
where fucking Morris
Or
and
get
Sherry
in.
still are.
No, they left. They left.
Listen,
Oh, they left.
But we
Yeah.
got a job.
Look,
Yeah.
if we're not risking Morris,
Well, we got just a job to do. We can grab him on the way back. Who cares?
clearly they care.
Just as a note, I can just kind of look like whoever.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I was gonna just
Yeah.
disguise you as a refugee from the
Or
attack,
maybe
but
Ooh, yeah,
potential
that's
adventure
probably
for the
not a.
party.
We can discuss the fine details in a moment. Thank you.
Elves really not allowed through the wall?
Without reason, for a refugee. You think so highly of that district guard. Well,
Just have him look like I don't know, one of the other party members.
It looked
People
like
that work with us.
Gus.
No,
Like Bingus.
what other people can we make? We can make him look like Van, Alec. We can make him look like Van, Alex.
Well, they know Van
Ash.
is dead.
Ass is dead.
Alex would
They
be a
don't
great
know that. The
disguise.
government does not. I don't think Ilum knows
Karis
that.
knows Van is dead.
DM's note.
I don't think he does.
A changeling needs to know what the person looks like to change into them.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
give a
Do we
face.
have
You
any
can't be
like
like,
Polaroids of
"Oh,
ourselves with Alex?
Oh, Van, that person I've never even heard of before. Yeah, no, I can do that. Man, his dick is small. Like, it's
What is Oh, what about
Oh.
Bingus? Oh, I can also. I am an invisible boy. I can just. I'm gonna.
You don't
You know.
think the district guard could probably they check for that stuff? You think?
I don't know.
Not for Heroes of Ilum.
Can I do an intelligence check? How much of an idiot do I think the district guards are based on my experience with them?
I'll let you make an intelligence check, and also this will be something. You as a wall runner do have some experience with the wall
Yes.
because you run more than just one wall.
Yes. So how
So I
how
would say,
tight?
I would say
feel
make
like you
a
guys
make
are
a
doing-
in. I would just say make a history check because this is just of your own experiences.
Like how tight do I think these guys are packing right now? Let's see. We got a. You said a what now?
History.
History. 14 plus 5, 19.
Okay. The district guard. You know that the district guard is not to be fucked with. The district
well-
guard is, dealing with a mercenary group who are hired to protect someone's belongings is one thing, but the district guard are a concern of another level. Their presence is often purposefully avoided, and on a very similar note, anything regarding the wall between the Elven Quarter and the Garden District. Very similar situation of this is something that we need to be very careful about, and the second that we see any trouble, we bail. You would
This
know
This is
that
a big decision.
security is going to be tight. I'm also just going to run to the restroom. Please do discuss.
Let's mull it over amongst ourselves. Okay, so
Well,
I mean, what would? Clearly, the goal would be to
only
fucking
way they
break
could
this
see her
terrorist
side.
into Ilum, to have her kill somebody. Like, it would be really funny if the person who gets killed is our own benefactor. That'd be great irony.
Yeah.
um,
How small can this person's shape? How small can a changeling shapeshift?
I think anything medium or small size.
Yeah,
I'm not
it has to be within playable race size.
Hmm.
Um,
We could literally just see some random bumfuck and be like, "Hey, transform into them."
I would say here's why I would say yes if you wanted to gain his trust. Um, and we can like figure it out kind of along the way how
like, I mean, here's the thing. I don't think of him. I mean, I encountered him on the Bones Alone solo session
yeah,
after, um, after the escape. I encountered him in the desert
yes,
somewhere,
yes. I was
and
yeah.
has to do with that. And he is not a very nice guy. He's a bit of a militant. He's kind of like a Saw Gerrera type, so to speak. Um, and I don't know.
Um
I don't
well
know.
like Bones, like how important is this to Bones?
I mean, Bones genuinely would do anything to, atone for the crimes of the Unitary. However, whether doing this would atone for the crimes of the Unitary is an open question. You know?
I
Like,
mean, okay, I guess like my
is this
my
gonna
thing
help
is like
anybody?
is this gonna help anybody? So we're trying to sneak them in to like so they can go we can go murder somebody. That's what he wants us to do.
I mean,
So
presumably. I don't know what the
Jackson
fuck.
is saying you mentioned going into Ilum to try and figure out who did this.
Yeah.
To basically go and like out the person who did this as like this person is like a unitary.
This person's a neo-Nazi,
Yeah,
yeah. The
this
problem with
person.
that is that we know that the guard, at least the Ilum Town Guard, not the District Guard, right, is compromised with pro-unitary forces. We know that from our first time in Ilum when they were like, Bones, you sure did good back in the elf time.
In the elf time.
Like,
Yeah.
Augers.
so
Hey, I
we
mean, those guys
cannot,
were just a couple bad apples.
yeah, don't worry. Cops are good.
They
That's the
gab.
message.
All
The
guards are
official
bad.
platform of the Cracker Barrel podcast. Um, but like from what we've seen of like the district guard at large, they don't give a fuck about this. Like they probably see attacks north of the wall as out of their jurisdiction and not their problem, right? But like on a personal level, they probably are not like going to institutionally protect anybody who did this within their organization. At least that's Bones' line of thinking. Bones is like 75% sure it's not Godfrey, right?
Hmm.
But Bones has been like tricked before,
Yeah.
and including recently. And
The Hope Prince, the Hope Prince.
yeah. So Bones is he's not sure Ilum actually did it still, right? I mean he is sure that like it's the same unit, right? But
Hmm.
including it being confirmed by multiple Slutmeyers or whatever his name is. Um,
Stogmeyer.
Slutmeyer.
so including being confirmed by multiple copies of that guy, right? This isn't this is the same unit that was shipped to Godfrey's, but Godfrey was like just kind of testing it recently, right?
Yeah.
And like at least to Bones did not seem at all ready to deploy it and didn't seem like he was lying to Bones, right? Like, if he's some kind of fucking neo-Nazi doctor, he would have been like, yes, soon we'll be able to run some more detailed tests, yeah,
Yeah, but
like,
maybe he's like aware of that and is like, oh no, like
and is really
I'm not.
intentionally playing down the Nazi doctor thing just for
Yeah.
Bones. But,
Yeah.
like, Bones never indicated to him at any point until their most recent meeting that he wasn't, like, pro-unitary, So, and it was never like the vibe during those meetings, at least as Bones recalls, that Godfrey was like, "Ah, you are a beautiful piece of artifice. How I wish I could see you in action." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, not all like evil guys are always that evil and creepy.
this is D&D.
Listen, what kind of talk
Clark
we
had the
had
opportunity
earlier
to play a Nazi doctor guy, he would, okay? So,
You guys just haven't met him yet. He's
we haven't met
elsewhere.
we haven't met evil Godfrey.
Oh, the fact that
My
Godfrey
lab
wouldn't
is
let you
full
in the
of
lab last
drunks.
time when we played.
Godfrey,
"Ah, the
ODDFREY.
It's
Bro, the last time that-
Godfrey.
Godfrey.
It's Godfrey's
God.
evil backseat twin.
All right, Eddie.
Write
Godfrey.
that down.
Take your fucking
Let's
inspiration.
go.
I like Oddfrey. That's funny.
Word.
Let's go. Okay. But
Um,
I'm gonna look up quickly. I'm gonna ask Jarrus, Tina
Okay.
Jarrus a question. Jason,
Yeah.
What was the role of the tabaxi under the Unitary?
No role in particular.
That's what Godfrey is, so
Very
it
well.
doesn't strike me that he has any reason.
What about me? What did my people do? You said they did something.
You were the great rebels, the great resistance within Monmouth and the bogs. You held off where others folded.
Sounds about right. I don't know my people though.
It is clear to me that you wish to at least know who did this. I would like to as well.
Investigation, I think we can
Higgs,
handle.
if your concern is that
I don't think
Higgs
the
is
job
going
is
to
time
go there,
sensitive.
if your worry is that Higgs is going to be going into Ilum to kill someone high profile, I will assure you that they are not doing that. I do not trust them with a job as such. They will be obtaining information for me, as will you.
I think I can abide. I don't think that the LCC job is super time sensitive, is it? Like, the artifact is still going to be there. I need to confer with the group.
Let's wait for Sage to get back.
Bingus sort of comes up behind you. Yes, yes. I do believe that there is much money in blackmail. Yes, yes. Enough to open my restaurant and perhaps find the front man I have so long desired. Yes, yes.
I like the genuine character trait of Bingus that he's kind of down for anything. Like, he's a very enthusiastic participant. But we've got to wait for the return of him, guy.
Well,
Is that what Bingus says?
yes, yes, yes.
Now we've got to wait for him, guy, Bingus.
What?
Him guy is peeing. Yes, yes.
What? I have peed.
Far away, very far. Yes, yes.
I have peed. I have returned.
Him guy has
So
returned from peeing. Yes, yes.
We're trying to decide whether to just go back to Ilum to gather information. Apparently, that's also Higgs's job. Higgs is not being sent to kill anybody.
Okay.
We're there to get information about the attack, and I need to talk to Godfrey immediately.
I mean, we have that lady.
And also,
who's, like, we could. She wants to do PR work with us. You know, we could stay in town, quote unquote, for PR reasons. And
I mean, the job also, our job is not super time sensitive, is it? Like, whatever artifact it is still going to be there. you know?
I guess, yeah.
So it's not like,
Unless a group
and this
of
kind of,
rebels have stolen it. Anyways,
wait, we should also ask them if they know anything about the artifact. What's the
Yeah.
job again? What did we hear from?
Okay, so the
From-
artifact is something that's going to be done in the town of Bardsley, in like middle to north,
Elven Quarter.
Elven Quarter. Like it's very,
Okay.
it is somewhat time sensitive, but not like horribly time sensitive.
It's not like this would be an insane thing to
Yeah.
go back.
Also,
and do this.
yeah, no. So also, you are like an hour of travel away from Ilum. Or like, well, from Ilum actually like getting in, you're probably like 2 or 3 hours away. Like this could very easily be a like 3-day round trip extra thing that you do. Like
I think that's a good idea.
There's not a whole lot of extra travel you need.
I think that's a good idea. I think we should do it.
like go back now or go back after our job.
I think we should turn back now and
Mm,
figure out what
well,
happened. I mean,
look
those you
suspicious.
saw those burned corpses.
Yes, I did.
We're back to investigate what happened with that. We heard it was riders from the south. We're going to investigate an Elm.
We're riders from the south.
No, we're carters from the south.
Carter
Rocks.
stuff. Or maybe yeah, I don't know. How careful do we have to be like with this artifact? Like should we be at like going in being like we're coming back to see if we can like recruit one more to come with us, or
No, we're going back to say we saw this fucking shit happen. We want to figure out what happened.
okay.
Right? Like, I mean, even if they're like intentionally looking the other way about that, it can't be fucking politically expedient in Ilum to be like, yes, it was me. I'm responsible for these random attacks against refugee civilians north of the wall that you guys don't want to think about under any circumstances. You know what I mean? Like, it must be horrible PR for certain people in the council whenever it gets out that something like this happened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. We have an inn. We have a woman.
We have multiple inns. We have multiple inns, and I have a specific inn that I need to ask about this. So I think this is the right thing to do.
Okay. Can we bring Higgs in as like a
Why don't we just bring
secretary?
Higgs in as you and have
So
you
you're really
become
quiet,
invisible?
Sage.
Hold on.
That was a good idea that you had earlier, where we just have you become invisible and have Higgs be him guy.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm just thinking, like, the fucking wall guard, like, from my role, I would assume, like, I'm
If you
not,
get found
like,
out, just say you're an Echo fighter like Barris. What does the wall guard know?
a lot. I don't know.
He doesn't know you're not an Echo fighter like Barris.
I guess, but I feel like that's
So you
that's
learned
kinda
it from Barris during training.
Mm, why?
This is a
Okay,
foolproof
so
idea. I can't
my
tell mortals about, apart anyway.
true. Yeah. Come on. What about? I guess what I'm thinking is like, why would someone like not be allowed to come in from the Elven Quarter? Like, that's like, what would be
Because
stopping Higgs? Like, is Higgs a well-known criminal in Ilum?
Higgs
Like,
is
is that
also a changeling, so I don't really know why.
how did you get up here, Higgs?
I'd rather not talk about that. I'm
I mean, I
trying
think
to.
it's important if we're smuggling you into Ilum, you know?
Well, I didn't go through the wall,
Okay.
and
That's a problem.
also they just. I mean, it's a wall.
I can't imagine they take
It's
kindly
usually
to
used to like keep people
keep something out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I feel like they're usually a little picky about who they will let go certain places.
This is not like the modern nation state, They reserve the right to refuse entry to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think were you guys given papers? I don't think you were.
no? I
We're
don't.
heroes of Ilum.
Oh right, yeah, no, they didn't give you papers because you're heroes of Ilum. Right.
Should we tell them that?
Yeah, they know.
Oh, they know. Okay.
Well, can we be like, hey, we're the heroes of Ilum. This is somebody who we need extra arms. We saw this thing. This is somebody who also
Yeah, this
saw
is
this
another
thing
adventure
happen,
we encountered,
or yeah. What?
Look,
Up in
you can,
Iron Bell.
you guys can do whatever.
What do you
would
think
like.
would fool the guards best?
But Higgs would be an adventurer of sorts. I don't know. Is your face well known? Is there something in Ilum that you're avoiding, or? What would exactly, like, why would they have reason to stop you? That's my asked question for you.
Well, they don't like people from the Elven Court up there. I think that's kind of like a core concept thing.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're heroes of villain though, and you're not from the Elven Quarter.
I mean, they
That's
don't know that. They could. I mean, who knows? They're the district guard. These aren't. They can do whatever they want.
What do you think about the him guy is invisible and Higgs is him guy plan? Because I like that plan.
I would like that plan if I didn't think that the district guard would like totally catch us.
Um, hmm,
Cause like
let me-
I can be invisible, but like someone
I'm
might have
gonna
goggles of
I'm gonna look
invisibility.
I'm gonna
fucking
look
like,
inwardly and um consult the spirits about this.
yeah, so
Okay.
fucking
I think that I personally find illusions very
insane.
convincing.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
and I think
Illusions
that
are not that convincing
that if
to win
I
the
was a
formula.
district guard, this would this would not be a problem for me at all. This would totally fool me. Um, so I'm gonna consult the
Yes.
spirits about this plan because the spirits probably see through illusions better than I do.
Okay. Are you doing
About
augury?
Yeah, I'm doing augury about whether it's a good idea, whether it's weal or woe to do this
Okay.
plan. So guys,
I
I've
don't
got this
understand how
great
fucking
idea.
augury works. This shit is so confusing.
Augury is great. You can get wheel and woe, or nothing.
Man,
I
that's
mean,
crazy.
like that's the thing is I don't like you guys could fuck it up somehow. Like
Like, if it's just sort of an innately bad idea, we would know. Like,
okay, you obtain through this through
if they
like
have
the
like a strong anti-invisibility field in
yeah.
there or something,
So
it would be
basically, okay.
woe.
So from that that there is, I guess the thing that you would see is if you go, it. I think if you are able to convince them that there is no one else in the cart, it is going to be good.
Oh yeah.
Is what I would say. If they do not seem to trust you and are going to do anything else, it's going to be woe. So I would say this would be a wheel if you're able to be like, oh hey, don't need to like scan or anything, and woe for a other thing.
These aren't the joys you're looking for, yeah.
Yeah. So this is either going to go very well or very, very bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what do you all think?
I don't
Let's
think that that's a
strategize.
great
Let's
idea.
strategize. Do you know minor illusion, him guy?
I know major image and
That's really convincing to me.
yeah, I know it's really convincing to you, but also like you just got fooled twice, and I'm pretty sure the district guard kind of like they can't be doing that all the time. You know what I mean?
Why don't I drive the cart and then you
Mhm.
and Higgs and Rox and Bingus all get in the bottom, right? And Higgs is you and you're invisible. And I'm just like, oh, the rest of the party's down there. You know what I mean? I can give him a look.
Hmm. Well, don't we have a ship? Wait, like can I say that the general map?
The boat is not here.
I know the boat
Sage,
is
you
not
have
here.
traveled for like a month without the
I
boat.
know. I know. God, I have so much. I'm gonna pay a lot in rent
So
right now.
right here is where you are. You see the crab up here north of the wall, Iron Bell. The ship is all the way down here at Karanport.
We're
Yeah,
not gonna
I
tell
know.
these like crazy people that we're like gonna help them in 2 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When
we
we
are
get
going to
back from
do
up
the
there
we are
and get
going
our
to
shit.
do the original plan where we don't actually go through the Garden District at all, and we just take the boat all the way around.
No, I was just thinking.
Like,
Just had recently thought about the boat, and him guy only
yeah.
really paid for like 2 months worth of fucking time. So That's what I was thinking about. I was not trying to say like let's go to the boat and
gonna
go
get
around.
vetoed.
Oh, you're saying how much
I was
time do you have left with the boat parked
Yeah,
there?
I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
Okay, I mean
Boat,
it's a
let's go to the
boat.
boat.
It's a boat. Okay.
It's a boat. And you can
And-
also just like pay the leftover
Okay.
fees as long as it's
I just
not
think-
like
yeah.
actual like several months go by and there's no word or anything for you. Like you can just give them a sending or send them a fucking like message that's like, "Hey, here you go." Or like tell Morris to pay the fees. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
there are so many options other than the boat getting repossessed. Also, how are we talking about the boat getting repossessed? Are you going through the wall or not?
I was just yes, we're gonna go back to the wall. We're just figuring out how the fuck we're gonna do it.
I think we should just do the thing that was my idea because I think it's a great idea and everybody will be
your
fooled.
idea? Your idea. Yeah.
My idea, where we just fool
Fine.
everybody by having you all in the back of the bus. You're in the invisibility cloak.
How big are those
Uh,
hardback boxes?
Yeah, we'll just dump the box, the crates of hardtack, and him guy just gets in the hard crat.
you guy
Yeah, I was
curls
gonna
up in
think-
one of the hardtack boxes.
Maybe not him guy, but
invisible.
maybe our good friend over here who's a lot
Oh,
smaller
Higgs.
than I
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of hardtack Higgs. Get in the box.
Higgs, can you disguise yourself as hardtack?
No.
Damn.
Sounds good to me. Get in the
No.
box.
Get in the box.
Get in the box.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, if we get arrested, we'll get arrested. I just go
Mhm.
back and I'm just gonna sit in the car. I'm
I don't see reason for them to like arrest. Like,
What's your
I
plan,
know-
guys?
Yeah, arrest.
That would be bad.
if we get executed.
Do I know about Clark DM? Like, do I know about any like wall runners who might like have stations around the outside, like on this side of the wall or anything like that?
They would not have any sort of stations anywhere in the wall, in the like across the continent wall. That would be like very, 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 very risky to do something like permanent in that way. But if you wish to contact wall runners, that is also an option.
Yeah, I guess we could try to. I could also see how wall runners could get us in, or get at least Higgs in, and meet up somewhere inside. But if anything, you'd end up probably in the third ring, or not the inner ring.
That's fine.
Or maybe I did have a squire for a little bit, or an assumed squire.
Are we disguising fucking Higgs as Arini?
As listen,
The
listen.
problem with changelings is that I'm pretty sure you need to act. It can't go off description. They need an actual physical thing.
No,
to
I know.
represent.
I'm just saying that like nobody knows what Rini looks like. I could just like say like this is my fucking squire who disappeared from my last mission. Fucking
But we
That would
don't
be
have
really
a physical
convincing.
yes.
picture of Rini to
So
go off of.
convincing. That's fair.
Also, it's not like everybody knows Arini. They're not like watchers of the Cracker Barrel podcast.
Oh shit, it's Rini! Oh my god, I loved
No,
Can I get your autograph?
bro, him got to do so dirty by not setting fire to all those buildings in Hoboken, New Jersey. Fucking
Hold back.
yeah. I really wanted a whole Vulcan meme. I really wanted there to be like a great cake fucking
Hoboken isn't gonna happen. Please stop trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
stage just wants cake boss in Hoboken.
Yeah, okay. I think that well, where in Elm do you need to get? I'm asking
I can-
Higgs.
Middle ring would be good, but I can find my way. I just kind of need to get across the wall, the big wall. Anything else, I can
big
find
wall.
my way in.
Well, we could use
Like they aren't
Our
checking
connections.
everybody's everything everywhere. Like I can just kind of, sneak my way in there. I can be whoever I need to be. But I can't really do that through the wall here without papers or purpose or, you know.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Okay, well, purpose is you were, someone who's left from whatever. You can be him. What's his name? Fucking Grumpyton from General what's his face?
Captain Stawback.
Yeah, coming to help report
I
on
think. I
whatever the
mean, I
fuck
think they
happened.
probably are already in contact with that guy.
I don't know. Okay, anyways.
It
Okay,
can't be
you wanna
somebody
try
they
it?
would know.
We are
You wanna
That's the
try
thing.
we are reaching near the
invisibility?
45-minute mark for the discussions
Of
this
about
discussion.
of the discussion of, are you going to bring someone through this
Yes!
wall with you?
Okay,
Yes,
let's
we're
just do
gonna
it
Yes.
bring
in the
them.
cart,
The answer has
The answer is yes.
in the
It's a
box.
matter
Get
of how.
inside the hardtack box right now.
Can you shrink into something like his size? And
I mean, I can't
hold
like
up.
shrink, just sort of my,
Here.
How big is Bingus?
Bingus is
Like 3 feet tall or something. He made him small.
Bingus
Bingus's
is
brother.
size.
This is Bingus's cousin Ringus.
Yeah, yo.
He survived the Underdark. Yay!
Bingus doesn't have a size on his sheet. Whatever. So
I would assume he's small.
I'm pretty sure we made him small.
So, you can adjust the height or weight of your character between medium and small. You can make yourself appear to be a member of another race, though the game statistics do not change. Okay. Can't duplicate the appearance of one you've never seen. You must adopt the form of the same basic arrangements of the limbs that you have. Your clothing and equipment can't be changed with this trait. Though it does seem that Higgs's are changing with her.
Do you have magical garb?
Yeah. No,
I like.
I'm naked.
Wow.
Yes. It's magic.
So am
garb.
I.
No,
I was making a
You are
word
wearing
for
a
it.
you are actively
know.
wearing a cloak. I can
Yeah, I
I
know.
can see.
It's magic.
We should probably
Okay.
get
Yeah, we get.
yeah,
Let's
let's
get moving.
get going.
Jessen. Thank you for the. Do not disappoint me again, or you will find your way back to the ash pit you call a home.
Cold.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
Thanks, Captain Asshole. I'm not gonna say that.
going then.
Thanks, Captain Asshole.
Okay.
Dude, she wouldn't even need to change her voice at all to be Reedy.
That's what I'm saying. They have the same
Not
voice.
true. Not true. Very different. I'm really, really good at doing female character voices. I totally don't just use a little bit higher of my own voice, but then forget about it like after 3 lines.
Yeah.
Hey, hello. How are you guys doing?
Or sorry, here. Here's the
okay.
new. Hi guys, it's me, Higgs. Huh? Is this what you fucking want?
This is Bingus. This thing's is
Uh-huh.
Bingus.
Go.
I love
Okay,
cooking.
go. Yes. Okay, so what's the final call on
Wanna
the
do
disguise?
my-
Are we doing the everybody
Yes.
in the back him guy invisible plan, or are we doing the somebody in the hard
Fuck
tag
it.
plan? Because I like the everybody in the back him guy invisible plan.
Okay. Him guy invisible under the boxes of hardtack or behind the boxes of
Yeah,
hardtack.
yeah. Him guy
Or-
very invisible.
Somebody sitting on
You have
me
greater
as a-
invisibility or just invisibility?
I just have invisibility.
Ooh.
Can you cast invisibility on somebody else?
But I also have major image. I don't know if I can cast them at the same time. Actually, hold on. I do not think.
I think they were both.
So
They're
that
both
They're both.
Okay, I think this is fine. I think it'll work.
All right. So you have your plan settled then. Him guy will go
Let's
invisible.
Yeah.
Everyone in the back, do you want Higgs to look like him guy?
I think that's a good idea.
Do note Higgs cannot become taller. So they'll look like him guy, but
Bro.
Oh,
That's,
because
God
yeah.
damn it.
Higgs can't become
No, they
taller.
can adjust their size from medium to large, and him guy's medium.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
they
medium.
can adjust their
Yes.
size from medium to small.
I'm
Oh,
still
Medium to
no,
smaller,
have-
but him guy's still medium.
No, then just
Him
have
guy is
make
large.
Venus
No, I
invisible.
am
Oh,
not.
your
I
lives
am,
are
I am
large?
medium.
Him guy,
Go
no,
look at
you
the
are
bra
large.
section. The,
What,
well,
Jake?
my sheet says it's fucking medium.
Give me a second. They are your size is medium. It's just that they're
Yeah.
tall. They're at the max
I'm just
size.
tall.
Size is
weight.
medium. Holy
They're
Yeah.
fucking
all
phone.
playable
There is
creatures.
no large playable
are,
race.
Yeah, there's no large playable race. They're all the max is medium.
Large
I'm
is
just
like a
a
camel.
Or
They are
Harold.
7 to 8 feet tall. They're at the max. Of
Yeah,
medium.
like NBA player height.
Ah,
not like Wemby.
I see. Okay, good to know.
So I think this is a good shot here.
Otherwise, I was gonna say just have Bingus be invisible and then
Have Bingus be invisible and have
Higgs be Bingus.
Yeah, so that's what I thought would
That
be
was
more
the other plan.
easily
If we,
recognizable because Bingus just goes yes, yes, and is like, look at my cooking, hardtack, yes, yes, like
Okay, let's do that.
very short sentences.
Easier, yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Bingus, you want to hide?
Operation Invisible Bingus. Invisibingus is a go.
I can make
Invisibingus.
Bingus invisible. So
Invisibingus.
Wait. If I am invisible, what if I run into someone who could be my front man? Yes.
you won't find anybody like
You
You
that.
won't
do
be
that
invisible for
after.
long in Ilum.
But
Not
what
long.
if we run into them? Yes. Or
Well,
I must speak. I do not trust this one to be able to do my voice. No.
Let's find out.
Can we do?
Let's
Can
see
we?
it.
Can we get a voice check?
Yes. I am Bingus.
I'm clapping.
How is it? Good?
We can.
Does she know how to cook? What if they ask if there is something to cook?
I like how Clark said that we were taking 45 minutes too long, and now he's
Yeah,
doing this to try and delay us even
He's like
longer.
doing his own bit with himself.
Oh my god. God forbid I have any fucking fun. All right. After 45 minutes of during table discussions between Bingus and Higgs, Higgs convinces Bingus that though they cannot cook at the same level, they can fake it for about 30 seconds.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, it's a plan.
Did Bingus ever go to his midnight meeting?
That's none of your business.
All right,
He did. That's none of your business.
it was great.
Did he use the goat I made?
Anyways. So Higgs transforms into Bingus, climbs into the cart. Bingus climbs into a big thing of the hardtack.
Perfect. I close it shut.
I'm gonna poke.
What is
hole.
this?
It's just
okay.
hardtack.
Do not nail it shut. Yes,
No.
I
You
was
want a
smuggled
blanket?
out of my house in a box quite like this. Yes.
Do you want a blanket?
I had just finished cooking something with a large amount of mango in it. Yes. It was...
Delectable.
You must stop if we run into any mangoes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a deal.
Promise.
Mangoes don't grow in Bravos.
If we
Mangoes
run
don't
into
grow
some
in
sort of
Ilum. Bingus.
geodesic dome.
If we run into some kind of geothermally heated greenhouse.
We
Yeah.
landed in one of those theoretical biodomes.
All right,
Let me
so
know.
when you guys are... Okay, how far out do you want to do this, like,
Start this?
invisibility?
We're doing
Yeah.
it right now. Right here.
Well, how long does
We'll do it
invisibility
here.
last?
Yeah.
How long does it
Don't
last?
do it right now.
1 hour.
Okay, then do it probably when we're half an hour out.
When we're about halfway an hour out. Yeah.
Okay, half an hour out, meaning that there's still a half an hour on the invisibility.
Also, I want to ask Higgs while we're on the way some questions.
All right, as you're sort of
Let's do this.
riding along.
Yes, I'm driving.
Yeah.
How'd you
well,
meet him?
him? Oh, I was in another group, kind of similar situation, but a ways away, and I just kind of I came sort of looking to join the fight and help out, but it takes a lot for him to start to trust people,
Yeah, he's not too personable, is he?
Oh, he's just nah, not really. Well, not a lot of people in our business are.
Yeah, so it is. There's some kind of I heard about a cult up here with fire. You know anything about that?
Cult of fire?
Was it fire? Am I remembering correctly?
No.
Out of character.
So
No,
there
the
was
storm.
there were people who the description of what Silith, I believe, told you was that
Mhm.
there was a religious movement of people who sort of revere the moment of their freedom to a like worship state, and they sort of worship the people who killed Tanis, and they worship like artifacts back from that time. So she
There's
she
some
told you
kind
to
of,
like be careful of them.
some kind of religious movement that worships unitary artifacts and the destruction of Tanis.
I don't know anything about that.
You know anything about
I'm glad-
storm?
I don't know
That's
anything
just
about
my-
any cults.
That I don't believe, but I believe you don't know about this cult.
No, yeah, no, I don't though. So
Well, I won't ask again because I've gotten the information I need.
Do you know anything about storm giants?
no.
Anyway,
Okay, then.
we're getting
Do
close.
you know anything about cults?
Cults?
Yeah.
Hmm. Kinda.
What cults do you know about?
Well, it seems that these storm giants that I live with, some of them are going mad and saying stuff about the Storm King, and they're worshiping something different than what I worship and follow. So that's bad.
Is it like a cult though? Like,
I don't know. I'm trying to investigate it.
I mean, not
I
to.
mean, they still. So here, wait. Let me give you some context. We are quote unquote heroes of Ilum because we saved some spice from said storm giants who are worshiping not the Storm King, who are trying to steal said spice. So that's just some context for you.
A lot of
Uh,
dragon.
And also fought a dragon. Yes. Um.
I want to kill it.
Yes. So that's kind of like how we end up in that situation. Is it a cult?
Potentially.
Kind of. We've run into something like that before, similar giants like that.
Some form of madness is what I've heard.
Yeah, they're not nice. They're not nice dudes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. No.
Just asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Also,
there's no harm in asking, I guess. We're here. She goes and
We'd best get ready.
Was that awkward?
goes down into Bingus mode.
she was always in Bingus mode.
So, it isn't long until you find yourself back at the wall. The red painted message still remaining. The path through the wall is a different feeling now, as the sunlight now comes from behind you and you descend further and further into this dark, fractured crevice. You see a pebble, a lone pebble, tick, falls down and ting, 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 lands on the ground in front of you. The scarred and burned walls seem to almost get closer as you approach the metal vault door.
Get ready.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just here, so they probably know who we are.
Hope so.
Probably.
What do you want to do?
I guess you guys just gonna start like, yeah. the
Do I yell
big-
to them to open
Only
the
Bones
door?
is gonna be out front. I'm gonna give them a wave.
They
Can you
don't
give-
see you. The door is closed.
Yeah, you want to yell?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get out and knock, but I'm gonna hold on to the reins.
What are you gonna say?
You give Bones
I'm
Bardic
gonna say
Inspiration. The heroes of Ilum.
the heroes of Ilum return under inauspicious circumstances.
You go and you hear something sort of slide open, a bit like a peephole, but you see that there are thick metal bars cross hatching in front of the opening. Ah, you again? It's only been 4 hours. What happened?
Some kind of attack north of the wall. A whole town was massacred. Riders came from the south. We're coming back to try to understand what happened.
Oh, yeah, we got reports of that recently. Damn tragedy. Well, we'll get
Really
you in,
horrific.
we'll get you in here post haste. Who do you have there with you?
Just the rest of my party in the back.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to need names for the manifest.
Yeah.
Oh,
him guy?
Rops, him guy, and Bingus.
I love mushrooms.
What?
My name's Bingus, and I like mushrooms. I can cook for
There-
you.
We'll have mushrooms, Bingus. Don't even worry about it.
Yes,
Don't
I
worry,
can
Bingus.
cook. I can cook for them. Do you have anything to declare?
Nothing that we didn't leave with.
Trauma.
Yeah.
The eyes of bodies in
You're
our
lucky
eyes.
you didn't see it.
Oh,
It
I'm
was not
sure
pretty.
that is. You know, you don't get too much action here at the wall. That's for lucky.
Yes, it is.
You know, the damn elves aren't able to get through the door, that's for sure, huh? Dong, dong, dong.
I like do a hearty laugh. I slap my knee.
Oh God.
Well, let's get you in here. And the door creaks open slowly and allows the cart to go through unscathed. Are you
Bones fooled somebody.
going to be returning to Ilum, I assume?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I probably should have.
No, we're actually just gonna go to Wilkinson and like ball out with
Yeah, they're gonna
with
wait for the
Alex.
wedding.
Yeah.
I probably should have had
Dude,
you
I bet
roll a
I bet
deception.
Higgs is a great party
It's
guest.
too late. We're past.
Yeah,
the
no,
wall.
it's too late, and
You want
also
me
they
to
have like no
elbow?
reason to. They have zero reason to mistrust you. So, yeah, that's fine. They have
Well, that's what
absolutely
wedding
zero reason to
gigs-
mistrust you. So,
This would be like a passive insight thing, which isn't even like a real D&D thing.
yeah, they have absolutely zero reason to like mistrust you. Like you're the guys. You're the guys.
Yeah, we're the
You're
heroes.
Guys.
So,
We're the heroes.
Or
you
non-blondes.
go through the wall, make your way through the outer gates until you once more return to Ilum. You find yourselves
Hey.
now in the middle
Hey,
ring.
since we're back, can I get that ring? Because I said, hey, when we get back to the city, can I get that ring? We
Sure.
are we're technically back.
Let me throw out this. Is there a garbage around here I can go throw out? Hey, Bingus, can you help me throw out this this hardtack? I think we're kind of finally done with it.
No.
The rest of our scrap.
No.
No, I mean, no. Bingus is not out of the crate yet, is he? I didn't
Bingus
let
is
him
in
out
the
yet.
crate yelling to you,
Bingus-
no, no, no.
Okay.
Here, let's get rid of it. I pick up the box.
No! No!
I pretend to
Okay.
throw the box off the cart.
He pops out the top of it, frying pan in hand. It starts to heat up within his grip. Don't
Listen.
even think about it. No, no.
Listen, you need to be separated from the hardtack.
Yeah.
It's becoming an issue.
He goes and he grabs onto his pan tightly. You saw what I did to that storm giant. I'll do it to you.
What'd you do?
I know. You're such a strong boy.
Oh
And
no,
I
wait, no, I
kinda
did
am
see it was
like,
the color spray.
Is
Yeah,
what's
you
what's her
fucking
name?
saw.
It's gonna like, okay, we're not gonna do it. It was a
It
joke.
is
It was a
hard
joke.
tack.
It was a
Does
joke.
not
It was
spoil.
a joke. No, it doesn't. It doesn't spoil.
Becomes
Food.
better with age.
The ultimate food.
Should we have some with some of that goat? Because
No.
we should have some.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I will stay with the cart and guard
Okay.
my hardtack from those
Yes.
who wish to harm it.
Okay. Yes. You can stay with it.
So, where do you guys like to go? You know of a couple different. I mean, you know plenty of different places in the city. You know, like FCC headquarters, the where Godfrey is in like inner.
Well, I just want to know:
Elon.
are we in like plain sight? Did people just like see like fucking? Now there's 2 Binguses right now. Like how?
I
No,
mean,
I've got to go see.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna
Higgs-
I'm gonna go into the back of the cart.
Higgs has changed back. Higgs now looks just like a normal, just like a random human.
Okay, like she changed back when it was appropriate to do so.
Why don't we drop
Yes.
Higgs off at the church or the temple, whatever it's called?
If you guys are going, so as you're sort of discussing, if you're going to the middle ramp, you'll just save me a trap.
True.
I think we can get you through.
Yeah, you get through without really any issue. Like you know, they
Okay.
recognize you, and at this point, it's like, oh, you're just bringing this other guy with you. They seem like well groomed. Like you're not just
Yeah.
bringing like a dirty vagrant into the into the ring. Like they're like, yeah, no, like it's
This
fine.
is fine.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, so there are plenty of people within Ilum you can go see. You know,
I
plenty of
have to see
council
Godfrey
people.
fucking
You
immediately.
can go see Godfrey. Okay, so you're gonna go see Godfrey. Him guy rocks.
Yeah, you guys make plans with Higgs to see like where you're gonna meet up with her again. So to get out of here.
Well, how long are you planning on staying?
Probably a few days. Just gather some more information.
I'm not really gonna follow you guys around.
You think you can
anymore.
get out on your own?
That's fine.
You think you can can you get out on your own?
They don't really care when they go, you know, the other way. Probably. I think I can get myself.
right.
I can get myself to the other side.
Are you sure?
Sounds good. Good luck.
Thank you. Best of luck to you as well.
Great.
And you go, and as they step into a crowd, you see just for the briefest of moments as their appearance changes and they disappear.
Okay.
Okay, him guy rocks. What do you want? Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna go wander.
I'll probably like see like Bones. Do you want anybody to go with you? Like, are you
No,
sure?
I'm going to talk with Godfrey alone.
Are you sure?
Yes, this is important.
Okay.
Why don't you?
I can speak with Sonia about what happened and see if I can just pass along the generics.
You think it's a good idea? Just don't make it look like we know anything other than the disaster happened and
okay.
we're helping.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll just start with the Bones, I guess. So, make your way through very similar sort of mode of operation. You go, they call, he's like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." He goes, and you walk into his office. He's still in his study. He's not anywhere near the lab.
Godfrey?
Ah, Burns! What is it that you are doing here? I believe that you had other engagements elsewhere.
Something came up. Is anything amiss around here?
Not that I know of, no.
Check the lab.
Oh, no, the lab is under construction.
I'm gonna take him aside. There is nobody in here who would breathe a word of this to anyone, is there?
Well, of course not. It's just you and me, friend.
Unit X211. I found it north of the wall just a few hours ago.
No, that's not possible.
Go check the lab.
It's remained in the lab.
Go check the
Do
lab
you-
right now.
Do you mean that? What has
It
happened?
massacred a bunch of civilians.
What happened
in
to
Iron Bell.
that happened to the town? That was. It can't be.
Someone installed some kind of flame charge in the chest compartment.
It can't be. He goes.
I
and
saw
he,
it with
like,
my own
moves-
eyes.
He moves past you, though he isn't moving. He's moving surprisingly quick, despite his old age. He's sort of like limping, and he goes, and you follow him down into the thing, and he opens up into this lab as it's being renovated, and there's nothing in there. There's no Warforged. This can't be.
Saw it with my own eyes, and I knew you had nothing to do with it, Godfrey.
It was right here. It couldn't have gotten out on.
When was the last time you saw it?
Oh. He goes. He sits down. He grabs onto his chest. He's.
Do you need some water?
No. It was. It has been over a week.
I suspect the involvement of pro-unitary factions within Ilum. Apparently, these kind of attacks happen in Iron Bell every few years. This is the most serious one in, quote, hundreds of years.
I mean, it's. Oh gosh.
The only other one I know who knew of the shipment was Barris.
Barris.
I don't consider him a suspect yet, but I need to talk to him.
Something is amiss. I must go speak with Code. Lurches over.
It's a good idea. Inform him immediately. This is very dangerous.
There are things I must do here. You go speak with him.
Whoever was responsible for this knows how to activate it. That's what's bothering me.
When it had attacked, when I had activated it and it had attacked Simon, I had. It was an attempt to remove the chip within it that identifies certain members of certain factions or race, marking as enemies or friends. I attempted to remove it, and it frenzied and attacked Simon.
Was anyone else in the room when this happened?
No, it was just the two of us.
Okay. I'll write down Simon's name. I have a little notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Do
you now suddenly have a little notebook? You used to not have.
Didn't I have the little notebook I was writing with the pen in? The spring pen?
Oh,
that was like totally anachronistic.
Yeah.
I recall the existence of this. Can I borrow a notebook, Godfrey? Godfrey has fucking notebooks.
Yes, he has a notebook. He's sitting there.
I'll borrow a paper and pen and begin writing down.
Go speak to.
I'll tear off a note for myself, and then I'll leave another sheet with him. Write down everything you know, and I can cross-reference it with my notes from Co when I get back.
Speak with him. I must ensure that nothing else has been compromised here.
I'm gonna roll insight just to make sure he's not like hiding something. I don't know. Cocked. Natural 1. I have no fucking idea. Nobody has ever lied to Bones.
Yeah, you have no idea. Just looking at him, he just seems so, like, scared.
He's panicked.
Yeah.
All right, I will be back within a few hours. This is important.
Of course this is important. Go.
Okay.
Go. As you leave the lab, you hear him call, Simon! I need your assistance. All right, we'll flip now quickly. Himga, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Simon Petrikov.
Simon Petrikov.
Himga, where are you
Crown
going?
Oh.
on my hips like Simon
This guy is
Petrikov.
probably gonna go try to talk to our lovely lady, whose name I can't remember to save my
Lurvaya.
life. Lurvaya, who I've been calling Sonia for the entire episode.
No one else knows.
Lurvaya
Yeah, I was wondering
Simon.
why you said Sonia. I didn't want to like out myself in
No,
case
no,
I like
no, you
named
gotta
some random NPC Sonia. That's
some
like, oh, don't you know
random
Sonia Clark, like the eighth of
Yeah.
the 11 dwarves of Ilum? And I'd
Yeah.
be like, oh, fucking, of course, duh.
Sonia the Eighth, obviously.
Anyways, okay, so you want to go speak with Lurvaya?
I'll
Okay,
let her know we're back in town. And let her know why we're back in town.
okay. So you go, you are able to catch Lurvaya as she's on her way to a council meeting. She goes, oh, Himgai, what are you still doing here? I believe I was informed that you had left.
Yes, we were about an hour or so's way out, and we had come across a civilian a town that had been severely destroyed.
Oh,
Um,
yes, I had
so
heard
we-
of what happened in Iron Bell. It was a terrible
Yes.
tragedy.
Yes, we'd come back in hopes to maybe get aid or help out there. It's quite awful. So it's one of the worst tragedies that everyone is saying in the last 100 years.
Yes, of course. Well, I'm actually on my way to a council meeting to discuss to discuss many things, but this is on our list. And I
Good.
assure you that I will be advocating for aid to them.
Aid, but also if you could, I don't know, advocate. This is apparently not uncommon, or so they're saying. It seems to be. I just I want to push for an investigation if that's not too much. If I'm not asking for too much.
I'm terribly sorry, but they are beyond our district.
I know,
We
but
do
it's
not-
right outside the wall. It's there.
Yes, but they're attacking in Elven Quarter. This is something that the High Council of Nithraldin would deal with. We can only offer our aid. If we were to begin an investigation into this, it would be overstepping our bounds.
At least,
It would decrease the. It could potentially ruin relations with the Nithraldin High Council. If we were
What
to
if-
go
what
and
if-
investigate this, we can only offer whatever support they will welcome.
I mean, the support they will welcome. They're a bit on edge when they saw us, considering it's been stated the attacks are coming from the south, from
Well, those are the
where
people
they
of
were.
Iron Bell. Nithraldin is far away.
Okay,
We will offer them everything that we can to stop this, but we cannot help every town.
I know we can't help every
We
town.
must help
just-
those that we can, and those of our own first. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
Very well. Well, I simply must be off.
And I like she means no harm by this. She's literally like just doing her job. If
I
that's
mean,
the vibe
do
I'm
you want
getting
to
right now.
insight? Like, what do you
Yeah.
want to do?
I kind of want to get inside. Like, is she just like trying to like be like, yeah, like whatever, like we're gonna help, blah blah, blah, but like also, okay. Where did she go? That is. You said insight.
Yeah.
I should use. Okay. That's 19, 15 plus 4.
Okay. There seems to be a true amount of care in her voice, in the same way as when she described your adventures and how she believed that you have a story worth telling. There is like a true amount of care within her delivery.
Okay.
All right, Rocks, what do you want to do?
I don't really have any connections, to be honest.
You gotta
Since
go
I'm
trying to get that ring
sort of the
again.
new guy, so
That is fair. If there's anything,
I'm
like,
I'm
you
just
can
gonna.
also just like say, "Oh, I want to try and stick near somebody to like give assistance."
No,
or-
that's their business. Rox doesn't pry. Rox will. Rox will go to a tavern. What's a busy, popular tavern in the middle ring?
Middle ring taverns would either be. Oh, you have some options here.
Hmm.
Okay.
So as you are wandering through, you remember that, as you're wandering through, you note that there are two taverns that you can just sort of relatively hear from. There is the Mayor's Rest, which seems to be a bit of an more uppity establishment, not too much going on. And then you stumble across a different one known as the Brawn Dome.
I want to go to the Brawn Dome.
As
Brando.
as you walk in there, you just have to take in this strange menagerie which stands before you. There are jugglers, dueling musicians, a wrestling ring, and dozens of scantily clad men and women traipsing about, delivering drinks and body slamming each other.
Did you say wrestling ring?
There is.
I approach the wrestling ring.
All right. There currently isn't anyone in there. If you want to go in to start a challenge,
I'll ask the bartender about the wrestling ring.
so you look around and you can't really seem to find a bartender.
I'll ask one of the scantily clad women about what the deal is with the with the wrestling ring.
Oh, the wrestling ring. You go in there, you get all greased up, and you challenge someone in the bar.
Greased up.
Yeah. You look sort of in the wrestling ring. It seems to be covered in some sort of like, almost like like an animal fat, like grease there. It's entertainment.
Do I win anything if I win, or is it just
Eh,
what's the purpose of it other than entertainment?
what's the purpose of anything?
Fair enough. I'm going in.
All right. You go, you slip in there.
I'll leave my maul at the stairs that go up into the ring.
Okay. So you go, you get into the ring, just kind of slop up. Looks like one of them is getting involved in the ring. Are you trying to challenge someone?
I'm willing to challenge anyone.
So be it. Slamming down into the ring is this absolutely massive man. Rippling chest and open tunic. Large, catcher's mitt-sized hands. Stares down at you. You're about to get chuckstered.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
I'm getting
Let's go!
Is this the unholy chuckster? Oh no! Wait, is this the same dude from the wedding tournament?
Yeah, it's the unholy chuckster. He's hanging out in the
Oh.
Brawn Dome.
Let's fucking go. I'm allowed to use rage, correct?
You're gonna
Do
get
as you
your
will.
ass
So
ate.
this is gonna be a three strike skill contest. So roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I have
we'll
advantage on-
so
I have
so
advantage
you
on
guys are
initiative.
going to be it's a wrestling ring, so you're not gonna be like punching each other for the
20
most
I
part.
rolled a-
It's a grapple.
Oh,
It's
I rolled
grapple.
a 21.
Alright. Chuckster rolls like a 10, so that's not too bad. Yeah, so you're gonna go first.
I'm going to for how big is he? Is he a large creature technically, or is he just bigger than me?
I mean, he's like of your approximate size, though he seems to be like
How-
human.
How tall is the ceiling? How
If
high is
you
the ceiling
grow,
for around the ring?
it's
I can
it's
go.
like
I can go large. I can go large or huge.
I mean,
don't
it's
go
just a
immediately
normal
huge.
sized, like it's just like a normal sized like bar. So it's like 10 feet, 10,
Okay.
12 feet. Like it's really not that high. Like it's
Okay. I'm gonna rage and go to large.
okay. All
You
right, what are
see
you gonna
my
do?
my runes fucking start sparking as I grow in size.
All right,
And
what do you want to do?
I'm going to well wait, we're grappling, correct?
Yeah, it's grappling.
Okay. Or technically it's a wrestling ring, so can I do wrestling moves?
It is a fucking greasy pit. It's grappling.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay. He's going to go and he's going to lock you into the grapple. He is with it. So what do
Okay.
you want to do? So what this is going to be is contested athletics checks, or contested like strength checks while
Strength
you guys
check.
are grappling each other. Do I have
Okay.
a Chuckster sheet? I don't believe I do, but that's fine. Yeah, so it's going to be contested strength checks.
Okay. And it's just what, 3 in a row or something like that, or
Not 3 in a row. It's going to be a best of 5. First 2, 3.
got it.
All right, so
Okay, so
first one.
since I'm raging, don't I have? Oh wait, no. Do I have advantage on strength checks since I'm raging?
I think.
Uh, yes, I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws. So let's go. All right. 23 on my first one.
All right, you rolled a 27.
Oh no!
You go and you
Chuck
try
is
to
a
like
fucking
you
god.
try to lift him up into the air with your larger size, but much to your surprise, he squats his legs down. You see his toes almost dig into the ground, and he grabs you and slams you into the wall. Next one.
What do you roll?
Max was a 26.
I rolled an 18.
Ooh! Second one, he slams you into the wall. Then he maneuvers you around, putting his hand behind your shoulder and slams you down, face down into the ground. Last one. He is a grappler. This is kind of his specialty.
It has the grappler feet.
Yes. 21 from him.
I have advantage. Oh my god, a fucking 11.
Oh no! Wait. How did you get an 11?
I rolled an 8. I rolled an 8 and a 3.
What's your athletics?
Oh, you said strength checks.
I said athletics strength check.
That's not the same thing. You said it's either
I
a
said
strength check or an
athletics check. Air quotes around it. All right. Well, we'll say that the
my
26
athletics I
was-
would have been beating him every time because my fucking athletics is a +10.
Yeah,
compared
so
to my
is
+5
his. He's a big fucking strong guy.
Oh
All right,
my
so
god. I'm being
we'll say it's a
cheated now.
tie right now. It's a 1-1. So he slams you into the wall. You were able to sort of like shove him back into the other one. It's athletics check. Athletics,
Okay.
air quotes, strength. Or strength,
Okay.
air quotes, athletics check. Yeah, so it's...
Okay, so so we're 1-1 right now.
All right, it's 1-1. You're not going to be happy.
Why? I rolled a 22.
You rolled a nat 20.
Ah, you fuck, mate.
So he goes...
Say that again. Repeat that phrase exactly as you just uttered it.
Fuck, mate.
All right, so nat 20 is usually a
A +2.
+2 to it. But since we had some fuckery at the start, I'll make it a +1. I'll even it all out. So he goes, and this one is really a fucking slam. After you slam him back into the wall, he goes, reaches up, sort of tucking his arm underneath yours into your shoulder, slamming you once into the wall, and then grabbing your arm and shoulder and body slamming you back first into the wall of the ring. The grease and the grease is just flying everywhere. going into the next roll. All right, you got a
24.
26.
Fuck, he still beat me.
Ooh. And then with the final one, as you go, and he slams you into the back, he reaches up, grabs onto the side of your head, slams you down onto his knee. You fall to the ground, shrinking back to your normal size as he stands above you. Well thought. You've earned yourself a drink.
I'm
and
like
a seat
dazed.
at my table.
I'm dazed, and I look up to him and I speak in giant. Father?
What? Come on, let's get you a drink. You're speaking in tongues.
I'll stand up.
All right.
It's
He
crazy.
goes, wraps his arm around yours. Brondis, 2 of your strongest for my friend and I. And also some towels to get this shit off of us.
What exactly is
Go.
it?
Let's go.
Perhaps it's best you don't know.
Fair enough.
And with that, we will just flip back quickly to Bones as you go to speak to Ko. It takes a little bit of convincing to get to him because of, upcoming council meeting and whatnot. But you're able to, the guards somewhat recognize you. And you are brought to a chamber where Ko is preparing. Ah. What are you doing here?
I wish it was under more auspicious circumstances, but when we were just an hour or so north of Ilum, we found the town of Iron Bell. It had
What
been
happened to Iron Bell is a terrible tragedy.
well, you're familiar with the subject of Sir Godfrey's research, aren't you?
Of course, I am. I fund it after all.
Unit X-211 was responsible for the attack.
I know.
Excuse me?
Huh?
And with that, we will end tonight's session.
Gazelle!
Damn.
Let me get a,
That's a
let
good
me
old
get a-
fashioned gag
Let me get
zooks.
a little.
What? Is that still in our soundboard?
I think so. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have just clicked that when he said that.
Yeah. And with that, good session, everyone. Good fighting. Very strange, different vibes right there at the end. A lot of very serious things. And then also like the
Very funny effect.
conversations. Like the serious thing was the slime wrestling. But
Obvi.
yeah.
Obviously.
Dude, the slime
didn't
wrestling was very
I didn't
serious. It was
expect him
a
to kick my
character
fucking ass
development
that
for
quickly.
Ross.
Yeah, no, I rolled really well.
Oh
I
my
rolled
God,
I rolled
fire.
like constant like 16, 17s.
I did
I was
not,
like,
and I had
Marcus
advantage.
rolls well for Chunkster.
I
that's the
rolled well.
thing.
Yeah, I rolled well for fucking chuckster dipshittery. And then it comes down to like a really important like deception or insight roll into some bullshit that's going on. And my dice are like, I guess we can fucking. I haven't rolled a 2 in a while.
Yeah,
anyways.
I'm like, shit, that's crazy. I have like advantage. I could potentially win this. No, I get fucking shit on. Roll 2s and 3s. I'm like, god
Ooh.
damn it.
Ugh. All right,
Even
well,
with a +10 on athletics.
podcast out.
Podcast out.